Uh-oh. Here comes trouble.
What? I'm wearing a toxic
Adamz?
No.
Toxic Avenger shirt tonight, representing.
No, Ralph Viera.
I totally forgot we were doing this. Usually Wayne will tell me earlier, he'd say, hey, can you do tonight? And you didn't tell me this.
I didn't think I'd had to. Sorry.
Wayne runs a Mickey Mouse operation over here at Rat Silent Review, so you should expect that.
This is our, New Year's celebration?
Yes, the New Year's celebration. Rat Silent Review New Year's celebration. And welcome to the celebration.
Happy New Year.
Yeehaw.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Sorry.
What if I die before New Year's and here I am saying
well, then we'll get 100,000 views.
Be your memorial show.
The last appearance of Dr. Fuckalicious.
What are you eating?
Well, like Disney will say, we CGI'd you in.
Yeah. Hi, all new faces. There's a lot of new faces here.
There are a lot of faces here.
Yeah.
I don't think you know anybody here. No, you know a few people. You know Lisa.
Lisa and Naz.
You know
knows
Lou?
me from once.
Old Man Metal.
Oh, that's right. Old Man Metal was on the King Diamond Voodoo show that we did. That was right.
Yep.
David Boyd, he is from Twisted Tower Dyer. And what's the other band? Vulture, right? Vulture.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Vulture, yeah.
And Don Fortune from Timeless Haunt.
Yeah.
At the top
keyboards
there.
on Black Widow with us.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you guys.
I knew a band Vulture back in the day. Is that the same band?
Maybe. I mean, we're not doing a whole lot right now, but
how long have you been around?
Probably 2012, something like that.
Oh, wow.
Might be a different band.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, because I knew a band back in 2010 or something. They were good too. I'll check yours out.
Oh, his is spelled with Vulture, right? It's spelled differently.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like a volt of electricity. That's the whole O thing. I didn't come up with the name, so.
Who else we got here that you haven't met before? Harry
Timo
Barnett
Tolkki.
and Timo Tolkki. You never met?
Stradivarius.
Yeah.
Hi.
Oh yeah, good to meet you, man.
What are you eating?
Pringles.
Of course. What else?
I have a couple of Stradivarius CDs.
Which ones?
I'm bad with names, but the one with the rainbow.
Rainbow. I don't know that. Oh, Visions.
Yes. Yeah, I have that one, and I can't remember what the other company.
Okay. Oh, there's like 20 of them.
I used to date a girl that was obsessed with the singer of Stradivarius. What was his name again?
I feel your pain.
Oh,
I feel your pain.
I feel your pain. Right on, man. Nice to meet you. I like Stradivarius.
Yeah, same, man. Yeah, thank you.
And we also have Unknown from Timeless Haunt. Hello, sir.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yes, we hear you.
The fuck is that?
Aha.
We also have
Unknown.
the great Harry Barnett from the UK.
I just got a killer blowjob. I wasn't sure I'd be able to hear.
And we have Scott from Zombie Ritual Radio.
Hey, Scott.
Hey,
What's up, buddy?
Hey, Scott.
What's up, guys?
And
Welcome.
George from Timeless Haunt, our fellow, he played on Atomic Punk with us.
Man.
The good-looking one in the band.
George, you're on mute.
Wow, lucky 13 so far.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
There's more people in here than at a local metal show in South Florida.
And it's about the same gender ratio, too.
More people here than at a Long Island show too.
Yeah, Lisa, you're like the T-shirt girl at one of these shows. One that sells T-shirts, the merch girl.
Hey, I just canceled a gig because the guy called me hun.
Really?
Really?
Yeah. So, don't give me this T-shirt girl shit.
I'm just saying, it's like
No, not to call you hun ever again.
it's like
I know nobody bought me tickets, but don't worry about it, hun. You'll get paid.
No, I have to say, and not to excuse that, but it was the guy from Baltimore, because down here, we're all from that shitty movie Hairspray.
Oh, okay.
And we say, hon, what's going on, hon? You doing Nanny Ocean, hon?
No, I think he's from Oregon, so it's no excuse.
Oh, then fuck that guy.
He should have called me dude. If he called me dude, it'd be okay.
Too funny. Oh, Alex. Hey, Alex, what's up?
Hello.
Hey, guys. How's it
What's
going?
up, Alex?
Now, I lost the epic hair, position in this.
Yeah, you did.
In this stream.
Sorry.
Look at that epic hair, Alex. I'm jelly.
Now, Alex, you just got your shot today. How are you feeling?
I'm okay. I'm a little tired or whatever, but I'm okay.
Blue or booster?
Yeah.
The booster, yeah.
Yeah, you'll feel ooky tomorrow, and then the next day, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
That's what happened to everybody I know. And me. No big whoop.
Yeah.
I'm due next week, actually, for my booster.
Get her done.
Really?
Get her done. Get this music business back on the road, man.
That's right. So Lisa, are you playing shows now or what?
I'm playing a few shows because I'm a blues musician by trade. So I'm doing some blues shows. Like there's a casino that we play that they have a really good air system, and I trust it's a known. But for the most part, I'm doing outdoor shows. There's venues that in our state they've allowed to be on the street, and they have structures and heaters and stuff. And it's a lot of fun actually doing these outdoor gigs. But I'm not doing a lot of touring. I have, a blues festival in Flagstaff next year. Next year I'm playing Basel, Switzerland, but that's like 2 years from now. But, I don't have a lot going on. However, January 8th in Portland at Dante's with Splintered Throne, I'll be singing with them in round 1 of the Wacken Metal Battle. So that'll be a lot of fun. So, it's a long shot. There's a lot of bands duking it out to go to Wacken next year, but,
We thought Timeless Haunt was going to go, too.
Yeah, what the hell? What the hell?
I haven't forgiven you guys for that.
We're trying.
Hey, don't look at me. Vicious internet rumor.
I wanted to go to Wacken, but they canceled. They'll probably cancel again next year, pussies.
Maybe. It was better people dropping it.
Pussies. Metal isn't what it used to be, man. Bunch of fucking winsome posers.
Nah, you just can't insure that shit. That's all.
Very true. But you guys just played
fear.
Unknown.
Not metal to live in fear.
Okay,
that's very true. But Unknown, you just played a really cool show with the Three Tremors. I watched the Facebook live feed. That looked pretty cool. How was that?
It was a last minute deal for Sean Peck, a buddy of mine. So I thought I'd hook him up. He needed a band for a Thursday night, and a whole 10 people showed up, and and then we had, I think it was more fun afterwards when we had the after party at the house where we had all the rock stars over here and partying till 5:30 in the morning. We drank and got fucked up and didn't go to work the next day. So yeah, it was fun. It was a good time.
Wow, real cool. And Don, how did you like the show?
Come on, guys. How was that show at Field of Screams?
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah.
A little cold. It was about 30 degrees, and at night it was okay.
28.
What?
It was
28 degrees.
28 degrees, yeah. But it was a good prep for the Three Tremors. That was a good show. It was cool to be up on stage with them, and it was cool to see them play. The three mighty vocalists, as well as great band. They kicked ass. And like Unknown said, it was a small crowd, but it was an enthusiastic crowd. So it was good to see, right? It was good to hear even 10 people with their fists in their air and digging the music. So it was cool for me. right, George?
That's right.
How was it, George? How was it? You just played the Field of Screams, then you did the Three Tremors thing. Were you ready to play a show that soon, so quick?
Yeah, I was fine playing it. It was just hard going to work the next day on 2 hours sleep.
Been there, done that.
Yeah.
I saw the Three Tremors right before the pandemic in West Palm Beach. It was unbelievable because the backing band is basically Cage.
Right.
Yeah.
I love Cage. I took all the I have everything Cage has ever done. And I took it all with me, and they signed it all. Now the drummer's in KK's band. Is he still in Three Tremors?
He's still with them.
Yeah, Sean Elg, right? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all still together. Dave, what's going on with you?
Oh, not much. I don't have much to report, really.
What's going on with Twisted Tower Die or anything? Or were they silent?
We recorded a couple of singles for some compilation, like one-off songs, basically. We're trying to rally now to write a new album, so
dude,
we'll see how that goes.
You're in Twisted Tower Dire?
Yeah, I'm one of the guitar players.
Dude, I played a show with you out in Ohio like 11 years ago at Chillicothe, Warriors of Metal Festival.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah. Cool.
Absolutely. That was a cool show.
Yeah.
Chillicothe, I actually know where that is now.
Were you there the year that the winds came through, like a pseudo tornado kind of thing?
We all had to do a Dio song. As a matter of fact, we were the last band to go on before that big storm hit.
Oh, cool.
We did. I don't want to tell you too much because then you'll know who I am. We can't have that. I gotta. But I was there. You guys kicked ass. I remember you guys.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Very cool. Billy Ray Valentine has joined the show.
What's up? How's everybody doing?
Long time no see, Billy.
Here I am.
There you are.
Thank you for having me, bro.
No problem. I know you got your show tonight, but I figured, maybe you could stop in. I'm glad you did.
Yeah, man. Thank you for sending me the invite because otherwise it would have went straight over my head, as everything does, right? And
yes,
you know me very well.
Yes.
To remind me, but I was just in class, and now I'm gonna do this, and then I'll do my show. How's everybody doing? All you fine young gentlemen, what's going on?
And lady, there's a lady present.
Yes,
and a beautiful lady. There you go. My eyes are very bad. Okay. What's up?
What's new with you, Billy? I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on. Actually, right before I came down here, I saw the thing with Alec Baldwin. He says he hasn't shot that woman.
Oh, I have no idea.
Oh, is that what you meant by that Facebook post? Now he's saying he didn't shoot her?
Now he's saying he didn't shoot her.
Oh,
did somebody else shoot her?
Yeah, I don't know.
It was the ghost of Brandon Lee. Too soon?
I mean, aren't there like 27 Baldwins who can...
Yeah, that's right. It could have been either anyone.
It was an evil twin.
Well,
it was Daniel. That's who it was. Daniel Baldwin.
Since this is a rock, let me tell you what I've been listening to. Right?
Sure, go ahead. I know it. Actually, I know what you've been listening to, and I'm very surprised what you've been listening to because I listened to your shows.
Oh, okay. So you know what I've been listening to, but
on top
of a lot of Paul McCartney for some reason, and the solo stuff too. Not even the Beatles stuff. It's just his solo stuff and Wings that I've been listening to. I've been listening to Ghost for some reason.
Oh, congratulations!
Yeah,
yes.
I really wish I would have caught a show early on with this band.
Yeah,
because 2013 Ghost seems amazing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I've been binging on that lately. A little bit of Traffic from early on. I've been digging on that, and then probably other stuff that you would kill me for. So I
no, you're a song guy.
I am a song guy.
You're a song guy.
How do you know? What gave it away?
Oh, somebody dropped.
that list of artists.
Yeah.
Now, Billy, don't hate me. I don't like Ghost, and I was there when they played their U.S. debut at the Maryland Death Fest, and
really?
I was there.
Oh my God!
Well, I'm in Baltimore, so I mean, it's very lucky to have that festival in the backyard, and I have not seen them since. That's the only time I saw them.
It's an acquired taste.
Was it bad live?
It was a cool show. Because they were very mysterious, kind of no one knew who they were.
Right.
But if I want to listen to Blue Oyster Cult, I'll listen to them.
It's funny because
listen to ABBA. Listen to ABBA.
I don't hear the similarities. I'm sorry.
It's funny because that's one of their influences is Blue Oyster Cult.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. And I was having a discussion with a friend of mine about Ghost earlier today. And he was like, I don't dig that band. He's like, they remind me of this other band. And I'm like, and it was on the tip of my tongue. It's Blue Oyster Cult. But of course, it didn't come out. So I'm glad you mentioned that because that's a big influence that they have. I was reading up on them and what they do.
How do they describe Ghost? What kind of, what's their genre? Do they
How would I don't know. Satan rock? I don't know.
No, it's
like pop rock. I don't know.
Pop rock, really.
I call them theatrical rock.
Yeah.
I just think of them in the same vein as like Alice Cooper and even Elton John and stuff like that, where it's theatrical, it's bombastic, but it's not metal. It's metal adjacent.
Mm-hmm.
There's some tunes that are metal, and that first album was pretty metal. But that's the reason I as the unfrozen cave woman of metal, who is a professional, I'm a professional blues artist, but it was actually, I was inspired by Ghost to write a full-length metal album. So that's how White Crone, that project came to be, because I heard Ghost and I went, what the fuck is that? Oh, Lou, you're awesome, dude. It's because it was kind of like, oh, you mean you could just do whatever you want? You don't have to edit yourself, and you don't have to like, oh, I have to do this and be in a certain, what are the blues people going to say? I was like, fuck it. No, I can do what I want. And so I just find their music really inspiring because, frankly, they don't give a fuck what anybody thinks.
Right.
He just writes what he wants to write. And he's influenced by who he's influenced, and he's a Swede, so all his ABBA and stuff. So I love it. I like it's just good songwriting. That's all.
Two things. One, Ralph looks like he's about to be questioned by Chris Hansen. And we lost Timo.
Timo will be back. He had to go out for a minute.
Okay. Hey, Ralph, why don't you have a seat right here? Just have a seat.
Ralph, turn on a light, dude.
Can I disguise his voice?
There we go.
I didn't touch that little girl. I never met her.
Get a voice modulator, and then you'll just really flip the part.
I thought she was 18.
That's too funny. But Billy, we did a ghost show. Maybe a month ago, Lou? Oh, it's a Halloween.
It was one of the last episodes you did for Halloween. And Lisa, I almost made a Christine 16 joke, but I'm glad Wayne cut me off. Yeah, it was one of the last episodes that we did for Halloween. So
yeah. So go back and check that out. We go through all the Ghost albums. So, but
and rewind it a bit, because Billy, you were saying some of the music Wayne would judge you for. I mean, I can see the High School Musical soundtrack back there in Wayne's collection.
I love the way Harry kills you, Wayne. It's so awesome.
I can see Frozen. I can see a lot of Disney back there. So you can all judge Wayne. I'm the one that comes here to put the heat back on Wayne when he tries to throw shade at everyone. So
thank you for that.
This isn't a roasting show, Harry. Thanks.
Every show I'm on with you, Wayne, is a roasting show. That's why I'm here.
That's true. That is very true.
Trent Reznor wrote the soundtrack to Soul. And I think that's a Disney movie. Yeah, I think it's a Disney movie.
It is, yeah.
Wow.
He wrote the soundtrack.
Trent and Atticus Ross, I believe. Yeah.
What was that, buddy?
Wayne
Trent and Atticus.
So. Right.
What's that, Scott?
I said, does Wayne have that on his shelf too?
Yeah, of course I do.
Yeah, of course. Just turn around, they're all there.
It's right up there. Right there. Old Man Metal. What's going on?
Yeah.
Then I'm on this show with all these musicians and people that know what the hell they're talking about and are doing all these cool things. And oh man, I'm just working, trying to wrap up the year, top 10. That's the big thing, getting all that sorted out. Trying to put out 3-4 episodes of the show a year, maybe, and just the usual stuff, man.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, I really want to see some more of your shows. I mean, I love watching interviews because I don't drink beer. I'm not a drinker, but the way you do your reviews and stuff like that, you're just so very intricate with all the things that how you talk about things. So I like that a lot. So I like to see more of your shows next year.
Yeah, I'm still working on it. Real life, just sometimes it pulls you in different directions, and you don't have the time to do some of the stuff that you want to do. So, but I'm still working on it, and so it's all
it
good.
looks like all the stuff behind you. It does look like you're a busy man. So
yeah, the place is a wreck. I mean, it's
you just let it go.
Does anyone recognize that? Actually,
no, I have no idea.
It's the set from The Young Ones.
Where?
My background.
Oh my God, that is.
Man.
The BBC put out a whole bunch of backgrounds for people to use during COVID for Zoom and stuff from different BBC shows, and I grabbed this one, and
that is my favorite
sort of
British
fits.
sitcom.
Hi, up scumbag.
See you, teddy bear. Come here.
Vegetable rights and peace.
And I think most metalheads my age know the show just because it used to come on like right before Headbangers Ball or right after Headbangers Ball. That's how I got turned on to it. And yeah, like you said, just brilliant British comedy, absolutely brilliant.
I have the box set, the DVD box set.
Yeah, I actually bought it too for years and years. You couldn't find it. Now I was like, just from watching it all those years. And some things you buy it and you haven't listened to something in years, you haven't seen something in years, and you're wondering how's that going to stand up. And just as funny now as it was back then.
Absolutely. I got the both seasons. I purchased both of them on Prime, so they're streaming, and I watch at least an episode a day. I've always loved that show.
I believe it only was one season though. Actually,
it was 2, 6 episodes in 82, 6 in 84, and that was it.
Okay, I didn't know that. I thought it was always one because the box set I have is every episode, but it doesn't say a season on it.
Okay, yeah, they only made 12 episodes.
Way before my time.
I don't even know what the hell it is.
I remember the show, but I don't remember the show.
I don't get it. No.
Motorhead was on it on one of the episodes.
And they were the only ones that it honestly seemed like they weren't miming. Like all the other bands that they had on there were definitely miming, but if they were miming,
no, they weren't.
I don't recognize the version that they played because I'd never heard it played exactly like that before.
Yeah,
they had Madness on there.
The Damned Mind did too, unfortunately, I think. But that was, I love that song, Nasty.
The Damned is still together, and I saw their farewell show in 1988. So you can add them to those bands that.
Well, I saw Kiss's farewell tour in 2000.
Yeah, this is what
put him with Ozzy. He was mid 90s, the first farewell tour.
99.
Yeah, well.
Retirements are just vacations. Come on.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if it's music, wrestling, podcasting. Retirements are just vacations.
How many times has Terry Funk retired, Harry? Although now it's official, he's retired.
Now he can't. He's done now.
He's got dementia, the poor guy.
You never know. You never know.
Alex, what's going on, Alex?
The great mixer producer himself.
Yes, Alex has mixed. Hold on. He mixed the Project Resurrect album.
Yep. Oh yeah.
And then he also mixes all of our cover songs that we've done.
Hey, Wayne.
You have a few of those,
Wayne,
right?
you should take off the plastic and listen to the CD. It's pretty damn good.
I should, but no, it's all right. So what's going on with you? What's all those CDs, Scott?
I got this CD.
Oh yeah, very cool.
This is a new one. It's good.
Yeah, nice. I'm going to pick that up eventually.
I'm going to go see him in Orlando in April, and I'm on the guest list, man.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Wonder how you got on there.
We all know.
Yeah, we know.
No, I was looking for my copy of the Project Resurrect album, and I thought I had it here, but I have 2 copies of the same Genesis compilation.
Well, that's even better. So
but
I'm going to see them next Friday.
Yeah. I have it in here, but I do have a couple of Timeless Haunt CDs here. So.
Well, you can just throw those in the garbage.
There you go. These are for a coaster. Come on.
Yeah, something.
Wow.
That's a very good album. Good. At least somebody has it.
I'm getting a lot of feature release.
I have it
on CD because I steal music. I'm kidding.
No, you're not. You're a liar.
And I know I'm going to get heat with people in this room if they know that the only CD I actually own is the one that Wayne sent to me.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, well,
but he's got a great Funko Pop collection.
You're my Euro distributor, so you have to have a few of them.
I want to show y'all something I got. There's a
Sorry, Alex.
No, we don't.
So
We don't want to see that. Poor Alex.
Excuse me while he whips this out.
Poor Alex.
There's a guy that one day listened to my radio show, and I played Candlemas Solitude, and it was the first time he ever heard it. And he became so fanatical from the band, just from one song, that now it's his favorite band. He flew to Sweden and got me this autographed poster.
Oh, wow.
Oh, dude.
And sent it to me. All because I played it on my radio show.
Wow.
That's epic.
Now, what band signed that?
Candlemas.
No, I know, but like which era of the band?
Original bass player and whatever lineup they have now. I mean,
it's the recent lineup. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, very cool. Awesome. Back to Alex. Alex, I know you got a few things going on.
Yeah, I try to stay busy.
Yeah, you got some new music coming out?
Actually, yeah. Tension Rising is putting out a new single this Friday.
Wow.
So I'm looking forward to that. And yeah, there's other stuff in the works in the background. Still that same album that you heard some months ago, Wayne. Still trying to find a home for it.
Still shopping that around.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. But I've been mostly just doing the mixing production stuff, not so much the originals.
Now, are you still looking for a singer for one of your bands?
Yes. Yeah, if anyone out there is interested in maybe singing progressive metal, reach out to me and we could talk about some details. Yeah. Tension Rising is also looking for a drummer. So if you want to play metal in that style, reach out.
Yeah, I'm out on that one. I can't play that. Yeah, no, I can't sing at all. Not at all.
We've listened to you talk, so we definitely know that singing wise, Wayne.
Is there a button I can hit to get you out of here, Harry? I mean, can I remove somebody from the chat?
I'm the ghost that just never leaves. You may get rid of me, but I'm just still always here.
We edit in some famous Jim Ross lines every time Harry slings a zinger at you, like, he's got a family. My
Damn you, Barnett! Damn you, Barnett! Damn you, Barnett!
Oh, man.
We should.
Mr. Henan, please.
Harry, what do you got going on this year? You've had a lot of stuff. Some good things happened to you this year, right?
Some great things happened to me. No,
you actually just came into the States last week, right?
Yes. Finally, Heimdall actually opened the gates and let me through. The infamous travel ban had finally been lifted, and got to come back for the first time since 2018. Got some great content for the YouTube for that. As someone who every now and again comes to the US. Got a video of me at Bob Evans. Got a video of me trying a root beer float. What else is there? Root beer float. Went to Rural King because, who doesn't love a farm store? And, once you follow me, you get the personality. You get that, I'm not your average person. I try to make you smile when I do, much like everyone here who's never met me notices that I like to pick on Wayne for everyone else's entertainment. But once you get the personality, you know that, hey, I'm just trying to do something to make you smile. And, well, if it makes everyone else smile, then I'll just make fun of Wayne yet again. But,
that's really nice of you because I make fun of him just from pure hatred.
Come on, you loved all those questions I had on Facebook yesterday.
Oh, yeah, you made my life so much.
Yeah, what the fuck, dude?
I don't get how anyone can hate Wayne, though. Just look at him. I mean, you just want to push him into those CDs and laugh.
Jagged CDs that are sharp and cut his throat.
It's a tough crowd.
You guys are mean.
No respect.
It's the roasting of me. Thank you.
I won't beat you up.
Scott, what's going on with your show? Zombie Nation.
Zombie Ritual.
Zombie Nation. I'm thinking of the TV show. That's all right. The last time you were on the show, I called you Scott Evil. So, you know, I don't know who the hell you are.
I started watching the sequel series to that on Netflix. It's pretty damn
there is one? What is it?
Or it's like, it's Z Nation prequel or something on Netflix.
Oh, right. I used to love that show.
Yeah. No, we're rolling along, you know. Got some concerts to work with, which is cool. We were just at last weekend. It was Exhorder was in town. They did Slaughter in the Vatican, the whole album, which is dope.
Oh.
And we played Exhorder on the show. Actually, we talked about this. We get a lot of great music from Muncie up at Skateboard Marketing.
Monday.
And Extinction AD from Long Island was on the bill, so we went and we interviewed them. That was killer. This Friday, Misery Index and Pig Destroyer at Auto Bar.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and the some of those guys were my old roommates, which is kind of cool.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So yeah, it's good to have some live shows to promote and go to and you know, generally rock out at, I guess. So yeah, working on an end of year list. I'm sure like all the rest of you guys are. And then I got some good stuff lined up. We have the mobile broadcasting unit. So we actually did the M3 Music Festival this summer with all like. You know, they drug out all the hair bands, but the band that stole the show was Accept. People went nuts.
Oh, there we go.
But that was cool. You know, we were broadcasting live from the venue, live from the Merriweather, which is the Jones Beach of down here, you know, outdoor shed venue. So, yeah, you know, it's good. It's good to be back in action and actually have live shows to go along with the weekly broadcasts, which is cool. Yeah. It's going good, man. Real good.
Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, I listen to the podcast every once in a while when I get a chance to. Some good stuff on there. And then I appreciate you playing some Project Resurrect songs every once in a while.
Shameless
plug.
Yeah,
for sure. Got to get. I think I haven't played one in about a month or so. I got to get one on.
Yeah, you got to get back on there.
And I also put that. So you know, I played that on my show, Zombie Ritual, on Saturday nights.
Yeah.
97underground.com. But I also put some of those tracks in our nightly like heavy rotation because the station kind of goes heavier after 9 p.m. So if you listen after 9 p.m. on weeknights, you may hear a little Project Resurrect as well.
Oh, very cool. Very cool.
And I know we play a lot of White Crone, so it's cool to be on here with you, Lisa, because I know
Thank you.
a lot of White Crone on
Thank you.
So cool to
Thank you so much, man. Thank you.
And the Haunt guys too. I mean, the Haunt guys were on our first wave of podcasts, and you know, happy to be spinning their tunes too. So
it's kick-ass stuff.
Good.
Also, check out Twisted Power Dire from David, Thrash Or Die from Ralph, and also Tension Rising from Alex. There.
Yeah, and you know, send me some music. We'd love to get it on air. I'll get it on the station. So, yeah, hit me up after this, or Wayne's got my email. Send me any tracks, and I'll get them on my show, which is the heavier stuff, or I'll get them on the regular rotation if it's, you know, more, you know, accessible. So yeah, send any tunes you want in. I'd love to spin them.
Metal Fury is very accessible, trust me.
Cool, very cool. Well, yeah, it's like we were talking about Ghost. You know, Ghost to me kind of hits the same note for a lot of people as Volbeat. It's metal, but it's accessible. It's accessible to people that don't listen to Morbid Angel all the time. You know,
right?
So, but yeah, please do. Would love to spin the tracks. So get my email from Wayne, or just find me on social media pages for Zombie Ritual 97 Underground and send it in.
Very cool. So what's some of your favorite stuff for this year?
I think right now, probably there's a band out of Indiana called Yellowtooth. They kind of sound like Mastodon if Mastodon had stayed heavier, kind of. Mm-hmm. And I'd never heard them before, and they put out an album out called The Burning Illusion, and it's killer. It's like kind of doomy, kind of thrashy, kind of deathy. You know, it's style soup mix going on. But that's pretty high up on the top of my list right now. And of course, Enforced, Kill Grid from Enforced. We had them on the pod. We had the singer Knox on the podcast at the beginning of the year, and they just rolled through. It was Exhumed, Enforced, Creeping Death, and Bewitcher. And we were
Bewitcher.
Great band. They're from out your way, right? They're from Oregon.
Portland, yeah.
Great band, great lineup. Yeah. So, I'd probably say those are two of my top right now.
Very cool. Very cool. And Billy, I know you listen to a lot of Paul McCartney right now. What's your favorite Paul McCartney stuff so far?
I don't know, man. Very pop stuff. I like stuff with a melody, right?
Yeah.
So I'm listening to Coming Up, right, and Let Them In. You know, a lot of the mainstream stuff that was mainstream before I was born. But I dig it. I dig the shit out of it. I got to take off because I got to come do my show.
Damn, I know. I was trying to get back to you.
I'm gonna leave you guys with something, and you guys may think I'm the worst for all of this, but right before COVID and all the lockdowns hit, I was gonna go see. I had 3 shows to go see. Right, I was gonna see Guns N' Roses and the Smashing Pumpkins at MetLife, and this was big for me because I'd never seen Guns N' Roses live, and I understand that it's not half of what it was, but still, and I love the Smashing Pumpkins. I've seen them about 15 times. They keep getting better every time I see them. And that got canceled. Then the Deftones, which is one of my favorite bands of all time, and that got canceled. And then my favorite band of all time, hands down, bar none, and I'll argue with any one of you all day long about the.
I don't want to hear. I know what it is.
You like what you like, man.
Rage Against the Machine, man, and I was losing my mind because I mean, literally, it's my favorite band ever, and they finally came back, and I was gonna go see them, and all of this stuff went away. Right. And Rage still hasn't rescheduled. Guns N' Roses did, but without Smashing Pumpkins. So I passed. And Deftones, I don't know what's going on with that. I was invited to see a Miles Kennedy show, and I never made it out because I had class. But on December 10th, I'm going to go to my first show. And I don't know if you guys are into it, but it's Wu-Tang Clan. All right. So
right on, man.
Nothing wrong with that.
I'm very excited. It's Ghostface Killer and Raekwon and I think Inspector Deck. I forget who else. Ghostface Killer, Raekwon, and and Jizza. They're going to be together. I think here at the Gramercy Theater. I'm not sure about the event, but my boy bought me tickets. It's going to be my first live show since COVID. So I'm super excited. You know, so I'll let you guys know how that goes.
But how you getting in?
Gramercy's a good club.
Hey. You don't ask those type of questions. Actually, ask me somewhere else, and maybe we'll talk about it. Anyway,
text me later.
Take it easy, guys. Appreciate being on.
Thank you.
Take care,
Thanks for coming on,
man. Thank
man.
Oh, too funny. Ralph.
Yo.
What's some stuff that you're into this year? Some good. If there's any new bands or anything you've been.
White Crone. I'm not saying that because Lisa's here. I've been playing that like crazy.
Thank you. Me and my half-ass guitar playing. Thank you.
Yeah, I love also a band called Midnight Spell.
All right. Yep, I have that CD.
They're amazing.
You're actually on there, right?
No.
I thought you did. Yeah, you're on like one of the songs.
No, actually, I wrote their latest song. The video's coming out very soon. I wrote the lyrics to their latest song coming out.
I thought you did like an appearance on that album.
Oh yeah. I did backing vocals, like gang vocals type stuff. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that one. You know more than me.
I'm paying attention.
Yeah, and I'm not just saying this because they're my friends and the drummer's my drummer. No, it's really good, man.
Yeah,
amazing. And I like that new Flotsam a lot.
Oh yeah, yes, that is very good. I was actually listening to that the other day.
And the new ABBA is phenomenal, and I'm not making a joke. I really mean it. The new ABBA is fucking great. I mean, other than 2 songs, it's really, really good. But I'm a huge ABBA fan. And what else? What else has there been out? I know there's some new stuff. There's a band out there called Knife. They're amazing. Not with a K though. Or is it with a K? No, I think it's just NIFE. That's what I've been listening to lately, and I've been really getting into this Beatles Disney thing. I haven't finished watching.
I haven't watched that yet, but I want to watch that.
It's so good. I mean, if you don't like the Beatles, you'll hate it.
No, I love the Beatles. I like the Beatles.
It's them going over songs over and over, but it's just so interesting as a Beatles fan, seeing them do different versions of songs and Paul singing songs that originally was done by John, and it's just it's awesome. It's amazing. I love it. And
I gotta check that out.
And next week finally I'm getting my sex change. And,
time.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah, right before the New Year's, man.
That's why you cut your hair.
Yeah, and well,
now we know why.
No. I mean, but I'm finally gonna come into 2022 as a man.
Yeah.
Getting one attached.
New Vinnie Vincent. Huh?
I got to do something about the voice.
May your first child be a masculine one.
Yeah.
Dave, are you into the Beatles?
Yeah, I love the Beatles. Actually, I think it was last night I finished watching the documentary on Disney, and yeah, it's pretty cool. Just seeing how they put the songs together, and a friend of mine on Facebook put it well, where he said it's nice to see another band that can only focus on music for 5 minutes before they start goofing off and getting distracted. So that's pretty much what band practice is like, and they kind of do that too. It's so it's neat to see them kind of play around with each other and see the dynamic between the different members.
Yeah,
yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, well, I want to get into
Definitely enjoyed it.
And what's some stuff you've been listening to this year? Anything?
I do not have the new Big Butcher album, but I heard the single off of it, and I love it. And I haven't. It's one of those things that I remember when I can't actually sit down and order it or download it or anything. I love that band though; they're great. I need to check that out.
Yeah,
the single was awesome on their last release. And I'm a big fan of the band Lady Beast from Pittsburgh. They're great.
They're killer.
They put out during the pandemic. They put out a full length album and then an EP more recently. Both of those are really good. Aside from that, I've been listening to. I actually still really like might get some shade for this, but I really like Alice in Chains. I've always thought they were like one of the better grunge bands. That kind of almost really not a grunge band, more of like a metal band.
Right.
So I've been listening to some of their newer stuff that I don't even know if anybody's listening to it at all, but
yeah, no, I'm a huge Alice in Chains fan. Actually, we just did that show about if grunge killed metal, and Alice in Chains came up a lot on that episode. So we're fans.
Spoiler alert: it didn't.
No.
The most recent album they put out was really, really good.
Yeah.
The album cover, it's got like a storm on it or something. Yeah.
Yeah, the Rainier Fog. Yeah.
Right, yep.
Yes, we when they came through town with Crone, we did the show, and everybody was there for the hits, but the new stuff, it sounded really good live from them.
Yeah, it's good stuff. What about the Jerry Cantrell? Oh, sorry. What was that?
I was just going to say, back in the day, there were a lot of metalheads that hated grunge, and there were a lot of metalheads that really liked Alice in Chains. So they definitely stood out even back then as something different from maybe the rest of the grunge.
Yeah,
more metallic.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh my God! Look who joined us, Mr. Troy Norr. What? Where are you? Are you at the arcade? Are you at Dave & Buster's?
Yeah, this is my office key.
Oh man!
Watch this. Ready?
Those games. Look at that.
Ready? You ready? Ready?
You got the
hey Google, arcade on.
Damn.
I'm jealous.
I got Google programmed.
Sweet.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I want everything in that background. Everything.
What do you have back there? What do you got?
Gattaca, Defenders.
Tron.
Yeah, Tron's killer.
And you have a cow.
That's a dog.
Oh, that's a dog. I thought it was a cow.
You muted yourself. You're on mute.
You're fat shaming the dog.
That's a big dog.
That's a big old dog. Look at that dog.
Naya.
Hi, Naya.
Naya, come here. Come here. Naya.
She listens well.
She's well trained.
Wants to play.
Beautiful dog.
What games do you have back there?
I have Tron.
Yeah.
Golden Axe, Tales from the Crypt, a virtual pinball, Star Wars, Outrun, Tempest, Galaga, Mortal Kombat 2, Final Fight, Ms. Pac-Man, and Burger Time.
Jeez, if I lived there, I'd never leave the house.
Hey, Google, arcade off.
Farewell, my lord. Please.
Farewell, my lord.
You laughed, but you didn't hear what she said.
No.
She said, please remember, don't get bit.
Oh, that's too funny.
That's what happens when you have too much free time on your hands, or don't have too much free time on your hands.
Yeah, this is my background.
Nice.
So which Star Wars do you have?
It's Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi, all in one.
The one arcade game I've always wanted to get, like what you have, is the original, the vector based.
The original. Yeah, these are not originals. These are they're 3/4 scale.
The arcade one.
They're not the originals. I used to have the originals, but because of the age and how much money and time it took to keep them going, I got rid of them.
Yeah.
So this is just a little taste. Just aesthetically, some people come over, they play, we're good.
No, that's great.
The hell was that, Harry?
Yeah, man.
I was going to get Jolly Ranch. I was going to get Jolly Ranchers. I was always got to have candy, you know.
I like the entrance there.
Yeah, I thought you were going to fall over the chair.
Sometimes I have to maneuver my way strategically, Wayne. Why you got to pick on me like that, you know?
I love picking on you.
This isn't how the dynamic works. I pick on you, you take it, everyone else laughs. That's how it works, Wayne. You should get this by now.
Remember, he's Henan, you're Gorilla. Remember, Wayne.
That is true. Unknown left. I was just going to talk to him.
Wayne, I sent you something.
You sent me something.
We lost somebody.
Oh. Yeah, we lost Unknown. He left. I was just going to talk to him too. Am I supposed to listen to this? Look at it now, Troy? Or
he's like, nobody talks to me.
No, it's nothing.
Okay.
Nothing important.
Okay, all right. I'm sure it is.
You're scaring people away, Wayne. Clearly.
I'm sorry.
Has the show started yet?
Welcome to Rat Salad Review. I hope so. It's almost over. What's been going on with you, Troy?
Me?
Yeah.
What do you mean? What's been going on with me?
Yeah, what's been going on with you? I mean, you got some new stuff coming out soon?
Yeah, we're recording the 4th Them album.
Yeah.
And, starting January. I got another song coming out with another Swedish group. Something I just did with Zik that was just released. Did you listen to it? Called Canto 1. It's called Lust. The song is called Lust. I'll send you the link of it. I did that. And it's really just this, working on this new record. And what I sent you is actually premiering the 3rd. It's a segue song into our next record. So it's going to be a lot of fun. The new record's called Fear City. I can actually announce it.
I was going to say, can you announce? Well, by the time this comes on, yeah, it'll be.
Yeah, by the time this comes on, I can announce it. It's called Fear City, and it takes 100 years into the future, in 1981, and KK's brought back to life from a toxic chemical spill. So it's going to be very retro. It's going to be pretty cool. So just slight, subtle changes. I didn't know what we were going to do because the label wanted another record, so I didn't know. We're going to just do something completely different, but the character has been developed. So I said, you know what? I'll just bring him back in a different time period and make it somewhat corny, believable-ish. And that's what's going to happen. He's going to be toxified.
The Toxic Avenger. That sounds cool.
Yep. And all of his the people that he was dealing with in the previous story, they're all dead, of course, right? But now he's dealing with their descendants. So it's going to be pretty interesting. And he's taking more of a, thematically, he's taking more of a offensive approach as opposed to a defensive approach previously. And the music is pretty damn heavy. I think some of the heaviest songs they've written. It's shockingly heavy, a lot of it. And it looks like we might be doing 2 videos as long as we can fly over to Germany. We're supposed to be flying into Germany in May.
Very cool. Now we got the same band members, everything. Angel Cote still in the band? No? Oh.
No, Angel's out.
No.
Angel.
Oh, that's it.
He has too much going on.
Yeah, I know. I figured that.
He's in Demo Hammer, and he's doing that, and it's all good. Still friends. We love him.
So who's the new drummer?
Steve Bolognese from Ross, Into the Eternity.
Oh, really? Okay, cool.
Steve Bolognese, yeah. So Steve lays his tracks in Colorado in first week of January. I'm meeting him out there, and it's all it's all done. We're gonna get it going, and we do all our tracks the way we've always normally done them. The Germans do their stuff. The guy in Chicago does his stuff, and then I do my stuff with Joe Sincata, who does he works with Obituary, Suffocation.
Wow.
The last 5 Suffo records. Yeah, he's just coming off a tour now with Black Label Society, Prong, and Obituary, and I have to meet with him next week to plan out when we're going to do the tracking. But it's probably going to be beginning of March.
Cool.
But, like everything has everything. Wayne, everything has like you have to be regimented. It's like here we are, we're about to go start recording, and then once you start recording, then the gears keep turning.
Right.
Keep turning, and they don't stop. So we're gonna have to go. I think the fall, when the record comes out, we'll be going to the fall to be direct support for some larger band. I'm not sure who yet, but that's the plan. Again, as long as we don't get shut down, and we can go there.
We're gonna have a better tour this year or this time.
Well, they want us to be direct support for a larger group. So,
the larger group already?
I have no idea who it is. Yeah, I don't handle any of that. I just go, say, okay, guys, this is who you're going to be dealing with. This is the dates, and that's that. I just go and I show up and prepare.
Very cool.
That's that. Yeah.
Any special guests on the album this time?
Special guests. Let's see. Right now, kind of, but not really. I've gotten some additional voiceover actors to add some 80s flair to it. There's gonna be like a tip of the hat to like the Warriors, some of the retro horror movies. It's gonna be really cool, a lot of fun. I can't wait. I'm pretty psyched.
Can you dig it?
Well, you can't do that directly, but it will be a tip of the hat, and people that know Warriors would know that was a tip of the hat. The same way as the intro, like the intro is just it's just pretty cool. Like you'll have to trust me. I think it's gonna be really cool.
I like that album so far.
To do 2 videos. I'm really excited to do that. Like real videos. No more green screen bullshit. Like real videos. Cool. We're doing 2 videos and a photo shoot in 2 days.
Wow.
It's gonna be a lot of work.
Ouch.
It's gonna be tough. And then the drummer, he goes on tour with Ross in I think Spain. Right from there. So it's just
what's that?
What's that run? Oh, I don't know. It's a Spain run. He's doing Ross the boss is doing a Spain run. So I don't know. I don't know what it encompasses, but it's a number of dates there.
No, Ralph was showing his phone. I don't know if he was showing us something or.
No, I didn't. No. I don't want to.
Are you sure?
Talking, Wayne. I wasn't going to.
It's only Troy. You can interrupt him.
Show and tell.
When it's my turn to talk, I'll show you.
All right, go ahead. It's your turn.
Can you make that out?
Kind of. I see you, and I see Paul Stanley.
Yeah, Paul Stanley drawing.
Is that Paul Stanley of Kiss?
Paul Stanley of Kiss drawing me.
Nice.
Ah! I love it.
Amazing.
Love it.
That's too funny.
I love listeners. They send me the wackiest shit.
I got to do a schmackamagob for your videos.
Yeah, I would love for you to do a little intro.
I'll think of something.
Yeah, I get my kid to do one too.
Yes,
I can forget.
That's how it originally started.
Yeah,
I only wanted people's kids on it.
Right.
I ran out of kids, so I said, "All right, you all do it." Because we get a little kid to say schmackamagob, it's just always hilarious.
Yeah.
I got my daughter Anna to do it, and Ralph was so nice because that was around the time that we had COVID, and he gave a beautiful dedication to my family. Thank you, Ralph.
It was amazing. This little girl had COVID, and you would have never known it. She was so cheerful and so pretty and full of energy. And I'm like, she's got COVID. That was amazing. What an amazing kid you have. Adorable.
Thank you.
Repeat the word that you're getting us to say.
Schmack-a-magob.
Schmack-a-magob.
There you go.
Schmack-a-magob.
Yeah.
Schmack-a-magob.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
That's just my little damaged brain was just hearing that, and I'm like, is that a word?
Schmack-a-ma what?
It is now.
It's common here in America.
Yeah, I've had a concussion or two. So.
Yeah, man. I got to tell you, here in America, people say schmack-a-magob all the time.
All the time. Yeah.
So whenever you're at a restaurant and you get really good service,
you say schmack.
You just look at the waitress and you say schmack-a-magob.
And then she calls the cops and what?
You go like this. People here in America, we do that all the time.
When you tell a waitress schmack-a-magob, she returns the tip you gave her.
She loves it so much.
I'll try and remember
Fact.
that.
Harry, what was your favorite thing when you came to America a few days ago? What was your favorite thing that you did?
A few days ago, Wayne. Get it right.
Or a week ago.
October, November. I was here at some point in the past.
It was like a week ago.
Well, it was a week ago now, but when this comes out, that would have been like 3-4 months.
All right. You want to get that down.
But
because you did not like the root beer float, and I was very upset.
Yeah, no. I'm not a root beer person. I'll try a different one, but the one that I was given, didn't like it. I thought it was going to ruin ice cream for me. But as far as my favorite thing, I always love the American food because you get more than you get anywhere else. Mexican Coke, obviously, I wasn't in Mexico, but Mexican Coke and Coca-Cola, for those who are looking at me as if like, what are you talking about that?
He's not talking to Yale, folks.
Exactly. Obviously, the candy. Got my Jolly Ranchers here, Jamie Oliver has obviously ruined things in this country where we have sugar taxes and the candy isn't as good and soda and things like that.
Yeah, but you got that Ripple, man. You got that Ripple.
Exactly.
That Ripple is good shit, man.
Oh, yeah.
I love the Jelly Babies.
You guys have the good Oreos.
Where in the U.S.?
Good Oreos.
Where in the U.S. did you go?
I went to Ohio this time, but usually I'll go northeast and New Jersey, Philadelphia. Usually, unfortunately, there was a time where I'd go to Kentucky, but that's a distant nightmare that we won't get into. But yeah, Ohio this time because that's where my girlfriend lives, and it was a good time all around, and should be going back very soon.
And you know what else we got? We got ice, man. We got ice. Y'all ain't got no ice over there. It's crazy. In a bar. I'm like, can I get some ice, please? I'm like, I'll go in the back and see if we have any. And I'm like, dude, we're in a bar. You have no ice? What the hell? So
I do notice that. I do notice that. Yeah, you get a lot more ice over you guys than you do here.
Why is that?
God bless America. That's why.
I don't know, Wayne. It's almost as if the last time you shaved your head, you just said, "Hey, I'm going to need more ice," and suddenly the country was just overrun with it. I'm a bald guy, so I can make these jokes.
You are bald as well, so I will let you get away with it.
Exactly.
Well, Don's bald too, though. So
I married a bald guy. Hey.
That is true.
You're a smart lady. You're a smart lady. We can't judge you for being here with all of us, but you're a smart lady.
Rub the head for good luck.
And Wayne, George wears a wig, so he's completely bald.
Yeah. What are you talking about? That is a true Greek god's mane right there. What are you talking about?
Do Greek people get bald? I have never seen a bald Greek person.
Oh yeah,
not till we hit 80.
All right.
Isn't Papadon bald?
Oh, that's true. But he shaves
his head.
Yeah.
Oh,
so it's not
same difference. Same difference. I shave my head.
Dimitri.
Alex, what's anything you've been listening to lately? Any new music? Or you've been listening to all the bands that you've been mixing?
Yeah, honestly, like the more mixing work I do, the less time I listen to other stuff.
What's a band that you've been mixing lately that's been really good besides Project Resurrect and all our Rats Out Review covers?
All the covers are awesome. Yeah, it's probably okay if I say it. So I'm mixing this really good prog rock band, Shadow Circus. They're from New York City and New Jersey, I think. And I found them back when I was like in my late teens, and I've been in touch with them ever since. And it's like really cool. Over the years, they've kind of incorporated more metal into their sound, but they're still very much from like the more like Yes and stuff like that.
Right.
But it's pretty cool because most of the mixing that I do, I think, is more metal, and then so I get a little bit more of a prog rock taste here. It's pretty fun. The music's really good.
All right, cool. I'll have to check them out. Never heard of them.
Yeah, good stuff.
Very good stuff. Anything else? Like, what's going on for next year? Got any plans or any other bands coming up that want to do more work with you, or what's going
on? There's one band that I can't announce just yet. But I'm working on some production stuff for them right now, and it's not metal though. It's more like alternative rock.
All right.
Maybe a touch of metal.
Listen, I mean, this is a metal show, but it doesn't always have to be metal. Most of us are pretty open-minded.
Yeah. Same here. I mostly work with metal, so it's actually a rare treat that I get, something a little different.
Yeah. Cool. Well, I hope you get more and more work, 'cause I know you're always looking for work. So I hope it picks up next year.
Yeah, hope so.
Me too. So if anybody needs some songs mixed or whatever, please contact Alex. Where can we find you, Alex?
AlexRepetti.com.
All right. Everything's on there, all your contact information, everything.
Yes.
All right, cool. Don, have you been listening to anything new this year?
No, you know what? I'm usually 10 years late to everything.
Yeah.
So I'm listening to Porcupine Tree and Opeth. But probably the latest band is a band called Riverside. They're from Poland. And they're kind of along the lines of like a Porcupine Tree. They're not super progressive, but they got a little bit of mix of heaviness and Pink Floyd and trippy stuff. So that's good keyboard players. So I listen to that. I'm in the middle of watching the Beatles, and I'm in Beatles mode right now. So
yeah. Well, what's your favorite Porcupine Tree album so far?
I guess is it in
Absentia?
Yeah. I got the vinyl for that.
All right.
Gift last Christmas, and but I think they just came out with something new.
They just released a single. Yep.
So that's kind of cool. It's a little bit of old, I always go back to old stuff and come back. So,
of course, you always have to go back to the old stuff, classics.
Yeah, exactly, that's right. But maybe after tonight, I'm going to listen to some Ghost and some White Crone, of course, right?
Of course. What's going on with Timeless Haunt?
George, handle that. I'll let you.
I can try. Sure. We'll be getting together this Saturday. Start working on new material.
Yeah.
Start writing some new songs again, which will be nice.
Yeah.
And then next Saturday we'll be shooting a video for one of our songs. Well, actually, the one we just went in the studio and did, Wayne.
The one that you just went in the studio and did.
The one I sent you.
You sent me a song?
Okay. Thanks, buddy. A couple of weeks back.
All right, that song. That's song.
Yeah, that one.
All right.
Yeah, so we'll be shooting a video next Saturday for that.
How's the new guitar player? Because I know you guys got a new guitar player. Tommy's gone.
Randy's
unfortunately.
doing well. Yeah, unfortunately, but Randy's doing well. He's really picked up the slack, if you will. He's doing real well with the songs, and I'm excited to work with him on new stuff.
Now, how is he different from Tommy?
Tommy's a little more of a feel player. But Randy's got his chops are just as good.
Yeah. So thrown into the fire, like 2 gigs back to back.
After, 3 practices.
3 practices. So he
definitely did his homework, and he was up to the challenge. He definitely slew the dragon, if you will, slay the dragon, whatever, however the verb tense is on the word slay is. But,
cool, awesome.
He's doing real well, so we're excited to have him on board.
Good. I'm glad. Now, are you still looking for another guitar player? Are you looking for
we're
second player?
About having a second player. Yeah, we haven't really had any decent. The well's been dry.
Yeah.
We'll keep looking. We're not pressed about it. So if somebody comes along, great. If not, so be it.
All right. Yeah, you already got the one, so you'll manage. Yeah. Very cool. Sounds good. Where could everybody go to see Timeless Haunt?
The usual social media places, and of course our website, www.timelesshaunt.com. Facebook, Instagram, where else is there? Twitter, right? Yeah. Spotify, we're on there.
And one of you just joined TikTok, right? I think you joined.
That was me. Yeah.
Welcome to TikTok.
I follow Wayne. I got to find other people.
Yeah, you definitely got to find other people.
Yeah. You get our CDs are available, of course, through Storm Spell Records. And cool. Everything's distributed digitally on Bluetooth or through all the major distributors. Yeah. Our stuff's out there. YouTube, yeah.
Very good. Lou's on TikTok too, so you can follow him.
Oh, I can follow Lou.
Yeah. Unless he's off. Are you still on there, Lou?
I'm still on, just reluctantly.
Lisa, you're not on TikTok?
No, I'm not.
You got to get on TikTok.
What the hell? Do this like a silly dance and shit? I don't know.
I did a video for you on TikTok the other day or a couple weeks ago.
You did, but I saw it. But I saw it on Instagram.
Didn't I see it on Instagram? You did, but I do it on TikTok, and then it goes to Instagram and Twitter and.
You know what bugs me is that voice. No. You know, when people type something and then this woman says it like this.
That's the automated TikTok voice.
That robotic.
I don't like Lane's voice either, to be fair.
It's not my voice, Harry. But yeah, sometimes I use that because I don't feel like talking. But yeah, I understand. It's weird because also it's a woman. So if a guy is doing a post, it sounds kind of funny. It's weird.
It's just the way she talks that's annoying. So
sounds so fake.
But one thing I noticed.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Welcome. I got some good comments on there, so I think people would enjoy some stuff that you would post. Yeah. So you should get on there.
One thing I noticed about the TikTok voice, you have to spell it phonetically so it pronounces it correctly. Otherwise, instead of Tony Iommi, it says Tony Iommi. Idiot.
I owe me. Like I owe.
I owe you nothing.
I owe me.
Old Man Metal. What are we listening to this year? I mean, you're listening to some really extreme stuff more than I do. So what's going on?
If you put a gun to my head right now and said top 3, I'd say Enforced Kill Grid, and they took the album of the year with their first album, 2018, 2019, whichever year it was that it came out. Absolutely fantastic band out of Richmond, Virginia, really similar in sound to Power Trip, that sort of new crossover / thrash thing. Absolutely fantastic album. Number 2, I'd probably say Steel Bearing Hands, Slay in Hell. And they're kind of an odd one. They're like Nocturnal Breed, Rigor Mortis, and Autopsy walk into a bar. They've got like a lot of different things going on, but just a really, really, really good album. And number 3, I'd probably say Cannibal Corpse. That one really, particularly with the lineup change that they had, that one's absolutely fantastic. It's up there with anything else that they've done. And Cannibal Corpse, not knocking them at all, but for them to get into the top 5 versus being just in the top 10, that's a really good output from them, I think. So
a lot of people were anticipating that album. I saw a lot of posts of people buying that this year, so it must have been pretty big.
There was a lot of good buzz about it. And I mean, Cannibal Corpse is one of those bands that if I don't know, back in the day, some of the places that I was on the internet talking about metal, they got sort of looked down a lot because they're, they always do the same thing, or they're just boring, which I don't understand how that could be at all. But they're one of those bands that it sort of seems like if they're going to get really good buzz about something, they've got to really come out of the gate with something good to get everyone talking about it big. And I think you're going to see that one in a lot of top 10s this year. Just a really good album. So, but if you made me guess the top 3 at this point, that's what I'd say. And that could change between now and New Year's Eve's, whenever. But
we're on past.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. By tomorrow it could change. Who knows?
Obviously, they added Eric Rutan as a member, and I love that album too. By the way, that album, Violence Unimagined, rips because their music's like heavier and more technical than it was 30 years ago, which is crazy. But also they have for almost 10 years they've had Rob Barrett played with Monstrosity and Malevolent Creation and Solstice, and ever since they got Rob Barrett, I think they put out, obviously the bands, the albums from the 90s are the really influential ones, but the past couple albums they put out, I think are musically the best records they've done. Skeletal Domain, Violence Imagined, Red Before Black. Those 3 albums, taken on face value, I think are the best music the band's ever made. Not the most influential, but I think the best pound for pound.
Yes, so, I wouldn't disagree with you.
Very cool.
Absolutely. They're as good or better as they've ever been. And I definitely prefer maybe the more modern half of their output versus the older half. So I'm with you there.
Hey, I'm gonna do an Eddie Trunk impression.
What's that?
Oh no.
Rob Barrett is an actual personal friend of mine.
Oh.
It's actually true. Me and him are buds, man. I'm from Florida, and Solstice, Alex Marquez from Solstice was in my band, and he would come to our shows and rehearsals, and we become really close. And the guy is awesome, man. He's an amazing dude. I heard you bring up the name, so I had to bring up that he's a close personal friend of mine. I had a name drop.
Yeah, but the difference is you don't sound obnoxious, unlike Eddie Trunk, when you say that, Ralph.
Yeah, that's true.
And Eric Adamz has joined us. Hello, Eric.
Hey,
oh my
Eric.
God!
Oh man, like what? The guy from Manowar?
Wrong, Eric Adamz.
Mayor of New York City.
We're not that lucky.
Eric on dial-up again?
Well, yeah, probably. He's in a car. Looks like a taxi or Uber, or is he driving? I can't tell. I don't know what he's doing. It's Edic Adamz. Edic. You must have typed it in while he was driving. But Ralph, I was going to ask you, what's going on with Thrash Or Die? Are we recording some new music, or what's going on?
Nah, man, the whole band's like just a mess.
Really?
It's going to happen, but the thing is that my bass player is busy with Malevolent Creation now. They're recording an album, and they're going to be touring, so I'm going to have to wait till that dies down so we can and my drummer's in Yngwie Malmsteen.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
They're on tour now for like 3 months or some shit.
Till Christmas time. And by the way, he was awesome when I saw him. Great performance.
Yeah. And it's just, I've written songs and we got songs, but there's no timeline. Beautiful thing of not being signed, right? Nobody's going to pressure us to do anything. So, but there is actually, actually, I don't want to jinx it, but let's just say the next record may be released by somebody else, but I'm not at liberty to sell because it's not actually it has nothing been signed, but yes, we've had an offer that, I couldn't refuse, because I'll be sleeping with the fishes.
That's it. You have a horse head in your bed.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens with that. And there is also, it's very much in the embryonic stage, but be doing a Southern rock thing.
Oh, that's cool.
Because
interesting.
Yeah. There I have already a band for it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, because I've always been a huge Southern rock fan since the 70s. When I was a little kid, I was really into Skinner and Allman Brothers and Blackfoot and stuff like that. And now they're got a band together, so we're gonna start getting together and write some Southern rock tunes. So I'll be like a Cuban fronting a Southern rock band. But I was born in America, and I was raised with a bunch of killer rednecks that owned Confederate flags and loved black people. I'm telling you, these
Go figure.
They would go. I would go to their house, and they had, the guys that work with them were black. And then there was one time we were playing a Cheech and Chong record, and it said the N-word. And he's like the Southern old man. He's like, I don't want to hear that language in this house. Get that garbage out of my house. And, now that I've grown up, it's like all rednecks are this way and Confederate flag. These guys were the most and plus I'm Cuban. He would let me in the house. Yeah. The rednecks that lived here in Hialeah were the most non-racist people. Now, if you go up to North Florida, it's a whole different story. So I hear.
That's a whole different country.
Yeah, so Southern Rock, man.
All right, cool. Very cool. Have we hooked up the interface yet?
Oh, that's going to be extremely soon because my niece today, her boyfriend's going to do it, and she bought me. What do they call those things? I think green screen. That's for my chair. It's this big round thing that's going to be behind me.
Oh, the thing that Ralph has. I mean,
Ralph. It's the same thing I have on my podcast, the one that goes on the chair.
Oh
my God.
Well, I got bulbs in the kitchen.
Sorry.
Big budget.
So I'm going to have that, and her boyfriend's going to come here and hook up my interface, and that'll be before the year's end. So sometime this month in November, I'm going to have it.
All right, very cool. So we got to get on our act together, Lou.
Because Lisa and I are going to.
I'm waiting on you.
California Dream.
Hey.
Lisa?
Anytime, man.
Hell yeah.
California Dreaming?
Yeah, well, Mama's
the way they want to.
And you guys are going to play Lou Mavs and Wayne Noon.
That's new to me. All right.
Yeah. We'll do like a sludge doom version.
Anyway, I'll do it.
All right, I'm down.
I need to break out the baritone guitar for that. Nice.
But Thrash or Die did release something recently. You have a cassette, but now you're in the dark. But
yeah, I don't know if you can make that out. Unchained Records released the second album on cassette, so only $8. I mean, you can't beat that, man. Unchainedtapes.com, I think. I don't know, but yeah, man, you can't beat it. It sounds great, man.
Cool, very cool.
About that, and other than the sex change, that's it, man. That's all.
What's new for the Almost Human YouTube channel next year?
Well, next year I'm going to have that green screen, so I'm going to have videos with things behind me, and I'm going to have Rick Ross, who was in Death and Massacre.
Okay.
And I don't want to give it away, but if this doesn't make Blabbermouth, nothing else will. It's full of drama. He's not happy with somebody that's very popular in the death metal scene, and he wants to come on my show and talk about it. Actually, he actually donated money to do it. So I'm like, yeah, so we'll see. And hopefully I'll have Joe Grind from Toxic Holocaust, who wrote me. He's a big fan of the channel, so I'm like, damn, dude, that's awesome. And just the same stuff. I'll be doing my wacky reviews and my very popular news segment that is the most popular thing I do. And I don't know how long. I don't know how long that news is going to go on till the well goes dry, because I've been on such a roll with it that it's like, so far I haven't really gotten to the point where it's like not as good as last week. It just either better or consistently the same. Yeah. And I'm like, how long can I keep this up? Eventually it's going to get lame. So check it out now as you can. While you can.
There's some
not as long as Tim Bream still keeps making memes, you'll be fine.
Oh yeah, and look. Oh man, where's my phone now? It's too dark in here. But he updated that painting I showed you guys. Yeah. I can't find it, but it's the same painting, but it says "fuck sucks" on it. I was like, "Oh, that's so." Here it is. I found it. I gotta show you. Wait.
I could barely see it. It's too bright.
No. Big glasses on, Wayne.
Yeah,
no, it's too bright. Doesn't work.
How about there?
Kinda. You can't see the writing.
Can't see it.
It says,
sorry.
It'll be on my next news program. That's it, man. That's all. What's up with me, man?
Good, very good. Well, good luck to next year, and hopefully you get some more subscribers. Not like you don't have enough already. Almost 25,000, right?
Yeah, we're getting to 25,000 now, which is
insane.
Awesome.
Insane.
Very cool.
Lisa, what's some stuff that you like from this year? You're always listening to new music, so there's got to be something.
I am and I'm not. I kind of with Dawn, where I'm always like way behind. It's like, how did I never hear of this? A friend of mine who kind of knows the stuff that I like sent me a while back an album called Titan from Jesus, what's the name of that band?
Oh, I know that album.
You know what I'm talking about?
I recognize the Titan.
Yeah. So it's a symphonic metal kind of stuff. I love my Dimmu Borgir, Septic Flesh. I love that album. I think that album is freaking genius, man. So I love that symphonic shit. I've been listening to Solicitor from Portland, singer named Amy Lee Carlson. They're speed metal. Okay. Back in the day, we called it speed metal. And then after a while, it was like, well, it's called thrash metal, and it's like, no, it's speed metal. Like Bewitcher calls itself speed metal. But fucking Solicitor is awesome. So I've been listening to them a lot and actually got to see them live. There's a band from Canada, I believe. They're called Culled, Culled. They've got a kick-ass album. I'm kind of looking at my Bandcamp. It's like, what am I listening to on Bandcamp? I got to admit, what I listen to the most on Bandcamp, this is kind of silly, but it's not silly at all. It's a lot of fun. There's not dungeon synth. That's like a synth band called Alpha Bootis, Bootis. And their music is so freaking fun. And they've got an album called Space Vikings. And I just love this freaking band so much. They just make me happy. So I listen to them a lot.
Check them out.
Yeah.
Always do what makes you happy. Which is why I always pick on Wayne.
Yeah.
Hate you. Troy.
Dark synth. That's what they call themselves.
Yeah. What are you looking at over there?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm looking at you.
No, you're not.
I'm sorry.
What are you looking at? You're looking down.
Hey, what are you looking at?
Thinking of you. Do you miss coming on the show, Troy? You miss doing
course.
The podcast?
Of course.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Awkward moment of 2021. I run into Troy at the Holy Mother show at Stereo Garden. I'm like, hey, how you doing? And he sees I have a Rat Star review flyer in front of me. He's like, oh, you're the guy who replaced me. I'm like, what?
You didn't ask me what I'm listening to.
I was getting to you.
You were?
Yeah. Well, Lou was just reminiscing your meet not too long ago at the Stereo.
It was a nice meet. It was good to meet.
Meet?
Yeah.
Meat. Oh,
Get your head out of the gutter, Lisa.
You were thinking about his meat? Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that was a good show.
MEET.
That was a good show.
It was.
But actually, no. Lou, Uncle Saxon was your replacement. Lou was Uncle Saxon's replacement. So.
Okay.
So, what stuff have you been listening to this year?
Well, the new Flots Till Death.
I
love Flots, and new Halloween, and the new King Diamond album.
That one song.
Oh, you got it?
No, I have it. You don't?
Oh, you have it? No.
I have it.
Play it now.
Get it?
Yeah.
No, I'll get you I have the album cover.
All right, good.
All right.
There we go. Hello.
Hello, Eric Adamz.
It's good to see you guys.
We're waiting on
I have a special guest with me.
All right, hold on. Don't ruin this. We're waiting for the new King Diamond album cover right now. We're all waiting in anticipation. Oh, who
Gentlemen,
left?
but
Alex
I
left.
have the greatest co-host ever with me tonight. I have Bucky Beaver themselves with me. How many of you motherfuckers can say you got Bucky Beaver with you? I didn't think so. Remember that shit. Me and Bucky go way back.
I didn't know you were a furry.
This is the clearest I've ever seen Eric ever.
All right, we got it. Hold on. All right, we're ready.
Sure?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. This is the cover. Ready?
New King Diamond cover. Oh.
Wait, hold on.
It's too shiny.
No, hold on.
I wish that was the cover.
Okay, still too shiny. Yeah.
Is that the record now? Is that like the original record, or is that like a?
I'm joking.
I know you're joking.
Now, this actually was given me by Monty Connor. There's only 6 of these.
Wow. Is this conspiracy?
He gave one to Tobias from Ghost and one to me. And it's the original cover for the Conspiracy album.
Wow.
There's only 6 in the world. He gave me one. And I was really happy about that. Wow. But I was kidding. That record, The Institute, exists just like this album cover.
Is the record actually in there? Or is it just the album cover?
No, actually, it's hey, I'll show you. I'll show you what's in here. It's actually pretty darn cool. I put this in a frame, but what I did was when I visited Monty at Roadrunner before Roadrunner was acquired
Road Racer
by Atlantic.
Are you talking about Road Racer?
Roadrunner.
Are you driving?
Yes, I'm street legal as of today.
Yeah.
Wow! Congratulations.
Yeah.
Somebody turn on Racer X.
All right. So my friend Rick, he worked there. He did videography over there for them. And so this is the cover.
Wow,
that's awesome.
So there's only 6 of these. No album. This was the proof, right?
Yeah.
But what was in it was even more special. I'll show you.
What is it?
Hold on. 2 things. It says Roadrunner.
Yeah.
It says, Rick, check inside. Troy is gonna shit, Monty. And this is what was inside.
Oh, real cool.
And it's a rare program, a Roadrunner program of King.
Oh.
And it's a souvenir brochure that talks about the first several records.
Oh, wow.
In detail.
Really cool.
That is a find.
Yeah.
That is something else.
So he gave this to me. I mean, I went there. I've had several experiences with Monty. One where I went there when I was doing the King Diamond tribute band, and he, I'll never forget when I walked in there. I first met him. There's gold and platinum records all over the place, and he says, "Oh, you're the guy who claims he could sing like King. All right, I don't believe you. Do it." And I'm like, all right, whatever. I sang something, and he was like, "Oh my God, Rick, you got to videotape this." And he videotaped it, and they put it on their website. And it was him trying to stump me. He was throwing out all these different King Diamond tunes. Can you sing this? Do this. Do this. Do this. So I did all that, and he didn't get fired yet. So we happened to be playing at the Gramercy Theater in New York City with Hal Patino from King Diamond. Hal was staying with me at the time, and that's the reason why we were there in the first place, because Hal wanted to visit Monty, and Hal wanted to give Monty a demo of his and his son's band, Marianne Cotton.
Oh yeah.
And he wasn't doing it. He just wasn't doing it. I was like kind of nudging him. I mean, I guess sitting in front of Monty and seeing on his desk, he had this big mug that said, "Your demo sucks." So I guess that was a little intimidating, and it was done purposely. But the whole experience was surreal. He came to watch us at the Gramercy Theater, and he came up to me and he said, "You know what? If you close your eyes, you sound just like him." That was a great compliment. A year later, that's when he lost his gig. So my friend Rick, who worked there, he said, "Do you think you could come in and dress up as King and just do some goofy stuff for him? Cheer him up because he's really down." I said, "Sure, no problem." And I did. I went there, and he gave me a whole bunch of things, Monty. And he was so appreciative. He says, "I have something for you. I'm going to give this to you." and it was this proof. And he told me, he said, I don't have it right here. I have to get it from home, but I'm going to give it to you. I gave one to you, and I gave one to the singer of Ghost. And back then, nobody really knew it was Tobias, but I knew it was Tobias. And I was like, oh, really? You gave him one and you gave me one? Oh, that's really awesome. He said, yeah, there's 6. So my friend Rick met up with me on Long Island, and he gave it to me, and I was really, really like beside myself, very happy. And he also said to me when he handed me that, when he told me he was going to give that to me, he says, Troy, I promise you, if you haven't met King yet, because I met a few of the band members, he says, if you haven't met King, I'm going to make sure you meet him. So King was doing his Abigail run. I happened to see him in Vegas, and I saw him in New York. But when I saw him in New York, I met Monty, and I forget the guy's name. I think his name is Todd. He's the one. He was an A&R who signed Exodus. We had dinner with my friend Rick, and so we had dinner across the street from the PlayStation Theater, which was a pretty awesome theater before it shut down. And Rick and Todd walked up. We were all walking up, and now I had tickets. I bought a ticket. Rick, my friend Rick, bought a ticket. And we walk up to the booth, and he had a special ticket or a special band. So we go in, and Monty comes over to me, and he says, "Listen, Troy, I'm really sorry, but this is where our paths, split." I'm like, it's cool, whatever, because I knew what he meant by that, because he was going to go to King's dressing room. Right. Because you can't. King disappears after each show. He just leaves. He does not stay. So you have to, if you're going to see him or meet him, you have to meet him before his show. So he left, and Rick, and I remember saying to Rick, I was like, oh, what a bummer, but hey, whatever, it is what it is. Like, you go on with life, right? So I'll never forget, Monty comes back, and he had two VIP patches. He puts them on us. He goes, let's go. And then when my first meeting with King, Monty brings me over to him, and he says, "This is the guy. This is Troy. This is the guy I was telling you about. Do it, Troy. Do it. like I was a puppy dog or something." So I chose a particular line in one of his songs that he does not sing live, because I think it's just he honestly, I don't think he can do it anymore. Usually Olivia does it, and I can understand, because that shit is high. So I did that, and he chuckled. And he said, I'll try to do that every day. Now everybody's laughing, because that was like, the whole room went silent when I did that. And there was everybody in there, the band, crew, everybody. And he says, now try to do that every day. And everybody's laughing, but nobody heard me say that I can. I can, and I do. But it was a great experience to meet him. I really enjoyed, meeting him. And I actually gave him a sampler of them's first album, and I said, "Listen, I just want to let you know, this is not no disrespect. This is a tip of the hat to you, because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be doing this particular project. I mean, my heart doesn't lie with King. My heart lies in Bay Area thrash, as Wayne knows. Yeah. I'm a big fan of Bay Area thrash, always have been. So, but I love King. King is different, and it's just I'm able to mimic some of his styles. So I did. I went through this whole thing. I was so happy. And then there was an interviewer in Europe who interviewed him a few months later. The guy goes, "Oh, what do you think of the band Them?" And he says, "I never heard of them." Now that wasn't true. Then we were going on tour for our first tour, and we took a picture with our tour manager. We were in JFK Airport, getting ready to board the plane. We took some shots. The tour manager must have posted on his Facebook. And then King texted him and said, "Tell that copycat he isn't half bad." And I was like, what is this? And he's showing me his phone, and it said King D. I'm like, what is that? Like, I don't know. Why are you showing me this text message? What copy? What are you talking about? So he says, "That's King." I go, "Why do you have King's phone number?" He says, "Because I've done with what do you call it, in-ear mixing for him at one of his shows in Texas. You know, because he meets everybody. This our tour manager. So he goes. I said to him, "Listen, just tell him, you know, hail to the king or whatever." Like, you know, we're just kidding around. So he typed that back, and King said, "Of course, of course." I said, "Really?" And he said, "That's it. I'm not typing anything more to him." And that was that.
That's fucking badass.
But it's a cool story. I've had conversations with these guys. They were talking, not King, but like some other big wigs that I won't name names, that they were talking about the Merciful Fate reunion and how it was happening 3 years before it happened, or it was supposed to happen because COVID shut it down.
Yeah.
And now it's happening. I am very excited. I might even have to fly there just to see it. I'm cool. If they supposedly going to play like one or two new songs,
right?
I just want to see. I want to hear like, you know, classic Merciful Fate. I'll be pretty.
R.I.P. Timmy Hansen.
Yes.
I know.
Hey, Eric, you taking off, man?
What?
Oh no, I just had a question for Troy.
What?
So Troy, you were talking about work with Al Pacino and everything. Was this before or after he did Any Given Sunday?
Well, this was in 2011.
Oh, so this is Scarface era Al Pacino. Okay.
Not Al Pacino, you do.
Al Pacino. He knows. He's being a wise guy.
Clean out your ears, Eric.
Those are my stories. I'm sticking to them because that shit don't happen every day.
It's all those chair shots to the head.
The what?
It's all the chair shots that Eric gets to the head. You don't know what he's talking about.
But I was listening to the new Halloween too. What do you think about that?
Oh, Jesus Christ! Here we go.
It's good. It's good. I expected better. I expected better.
It's
but
good.
You're a big Halloween.
It's good, but
it's my favorite. Yeah.
Personally, it's fatiguing.
Yeah,
I'll agree. I'll agree with you.
Yeah, I agree with
They
that.
insist upon themselves.
Shut up.
That's what
Thank
they
you,
do.
Peter
They
Griffin.
fucking insist upon themselves.
Okay, that's a good way to put it.
But
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's Lou's favorite. One of Lou's favorite this year, right?
Yeah.
And we'll see. Here's the thing: I'm not burnt out on Halloween because I only discovered them when Wayne said we're going to do a discography of them this year. So they're still fresh to me, and yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Wayne, I got to be honest. I don't know how you do it. I really don't know how you stay a Halloween fan after
Why?
all these years.
Why?
Stuff.
We went through a whole hour discussion of this when I was at the hospital about everything Halloween and pumpkins, and they just take their old logos and continually put them on everything, and their songs aren't they on to like part 17 of what the fucking Keys do, because one of them now opens a Chevy Impala.
You forgot the
I mean,
gremlin.
I love them.
Yeah, but is it a 4-door or a 2-door?
Actually, it's a hatchback.
Ah,
It's the hatchback to fit all the pumpkins in the back.
In
Halloween. Yes. And so Willow of Wisp can drive it.
At least they're better than that band. They're better than that band you showed me, though. The hell's the name of that
Dance,
band?
Gavin, Dance.
Yes. Oh my God, it's terrible.
Listen, you're just an old codger. You're not hip with the kids. Okay? That's why I'm in half the problems I'm in life is I'm too hip for my own good. And
Damn hipster.
What about
Harry? Are you back in England?
Yes, sir. Yes, I am. I was only in the States for a week.
Why the fuck did you choose Ohio?
That would be the person in question living in Ohio. So
Okay,
either
but
lives
you
over
could have
there.
told her to like meet you somewhere cool. Atlanta, Houston, Nashville. I mean, it's a big friggin-
those people in those areas could have come to me. You know, you're in the Great Club group chat, Eric Adams. You could have quite easily come to those good places.
Listen, I only got my driver's license today. Okay, for the past 2 weeks, I've been
Designated driver, Eric. Designated driver.
At the listen, I'm the tender age. I was the tender age of 16 again for the past 2 weeks with my learner's permit. So I could not, unfortunately, do that unless I had an adult who could take me. And that might have got me in trouble because then one or the other would have went, and then the other would have been like, hey, why the hell are you gone so long? And then the other was like, hey, why is this person calling you the whole time? I'm having a naughty day, Harry. I'm having a very, very naughty month. I earned it.
It's been a bad year for you. You deserve some kind of at least one good day. So congratulations on the license there. Is this the first time you've actually drove?
No, I've had a license before. I got a DUI on a scooter with 2 girls on it. And that's how I lost my license. When I did the Tough Man boxing contest 5 years ago, I drove from one bar to the other on a scooter with 2 girls on it. The cop was one of the girls' ex-boyfriend, so he got pissed off. No. So I got hit with a DUI on a scooter. And then if James was here, he could co-sign this because I had to make this call to him. I found out back in 2008, it was a tough time for Eric Adamz, as Wayne Newton knows. I got pulled over for driving on a suspended license with an expired license plate, no proof of insurance that I totally forgot about. So I had to get that reinstated too. My driving record was a total complete mess, I found out. And how I've never gone to jail for it, except for on a scooter with 2 chicks, I will never understand.
The very David Lee Roth way to go, though. That's pretty cool.
He was the only cool thing. So I'm in court for the DUI with the scooter, and there is this old black man in Charlotte, North Carolina. And you can tell this guy, he had a former job as the manager of I don't know what the hell just happened there. Sorry. He was obviously the manager of an adult worker. We can't say that word because this will be on YouTube. He was an adult worker general manager. Is that a fair way to explain it? So he's sitting in there. Yes. So he's in there in this suit that he absolutely bought in like 94 and is still holding on to for dear life.
You met Don Magic Wand?
No. This was a skinny old broke down pimp. Okay. This pimp had seen way better days in his life.
Huggy Bear.
So he's like, shit, why am I here? Why am I dealing? Sorry, I'm getting all this shit done. For once, my gimmick is working to where I'm on time audio wise. I'm not 3 minutes delayed. And so he's doing all that. All of a sudden, I get called up. The prosecutor's explaining how I got arrested. And they say he was on a scooter with 2 other women with no helmet on, got a DUI. And all of a sudden he goes, go ahead, young man, go ahead. And it was the greatest thing. The whole courtroom just busted out laughing. I was thoroughly entertained with that one. He was
impressed.
Thank you, Judge Joe Brown.
Hey, Wayne Noon, I'm going to step off here. So,
all right, that's fine.
Thanks for having us. And
Right
it was
ahead.
nice meeting.
It was good talking to you.
And
Happy
finally
New Year,
seeing
Don.
some people. Yeah. Happy New Year to everybody.
You too.
Happy New Year.
Thanks
You
for
guys
stopping
again.
by.
All right, man.
sir.
Bye.
Yeah.
What about the 3 Tremors? Wayne, you listen to the new record?
The 3 Tremors?
Yeah.
No, I have not heard it yet. I have not.
No?
Heard it. I've only listened to the single.
Not yet.
No.
Well, hey, I'm going to make my exit as well.
All right.
I am
That's fine.
starving to
Lisa,
death. I have
2
not
things.
had dinner.
2 things. 1, I want you on my podcast to talk about you. And 2, if you're up for guitar lessons, let me know. Good night. Happy New
Thank
Year.
you. I need some help, man. Thank you.
Hit
All
me up.
right.
Bye, Lisa.
Bye, y'all.
All right. Thank
care,
you for
Lisa.
coming. Have a good night and have a good New Year.
All right. You too. Bye.
All right. See ya.
And this is my exit as well. Like her, I'm starting.
All right.
And I forgot to talk about this. This is a
What's
really killer new death metal band called Hexorcist. And the name of the album is called Evil Reaping Death. Now, this is like some if you like death metal, you really need to check this out because it's not like, your formulated death metal. It's got the old school vibe, but the riffs on here are just insanity. And it's old school, but kind of fresh in today's death metal scene. So I really do recommend. They're called Hexorcist, Evil Reaping Death, that I had to get the vinyl. It's really good.
Scott, have you heard of that?
Have you heard of it?
I haven't heard the album yet, but I've heard the band. Yeah. I will definitely check that out for sure.
They're awesome. They're really, really good.
What about you, old man?
Haven't heard them, just wrote it down. Definitely going to check them out.
And
I'm all about the riffs.
And I love the name Hexorcist.
Yeah, that is cool.
Hex.
I like the logo too. That's cool.
Yeah, really good stuff.
Actually, read it.
Yeah,
that's kind of unusual.
Yeah, actually, you can read it. Doesn't look like twigs. I don't have death metal eyes. I can't really read a lot of those. But anyway, so hey, I wish you all a happy New Year. It was
Love you, Ralph. Happy New Year to you.
Strangers and also Old Man Metal once again, and Wayne and of course Lou Mavs.
We'll keep in touch, sir.
Good night, everybody, and schmack.
Have a good night.
Good to see you, man.
Oh my God.
Likewise.
My God.
Bye.
Later, guys.
Troy, so you're asking me about the Three Tremors thing. So no, I only heard the single. It's pretty cool though. It's a little different. I don't know if the rest of the album is the same way. What, Harry?
Wayne, I just wanted to say I'm not planning on leaving, but I don't like it.
I was hoping you were. What?
You weren't there. Wayne wasn't there. Timeless Haunt just played with the Three Tremors.
Yeah.
It's a good show. They said it was sounded good and it was a good time.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
And Troy, you just saw them. Didn't you see them when they played here, right?
Yes, I saw them. They were on Long Island. Yeah. Why weren't you there?
Because you were there.
Is that
Hold on. I have a question about the Three Tremors, actually. I thought the Three Tremors was supposed to be a project where it was like Bruce Dickinson, Halford, and Tate.
Yes, back in the early days, yes.
So now there's a band that calls themselves the Three Tremors.
Yeah, because the Halford and Dickinson thing never happened, so they just stole it.
Oh. I'm going to the One Man Dickinson show coming up here in Atlanta in January. So anybody heard anything about that?
He just talks about his book or something, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's a talking gig, right?
Yeah, I know it's a talking gig, but it's interesting to me that the man who writes about books is going to do a one-man tour based on him talking about his book. So it's on brand.
But you know that Maiden just announced a tour for
whole bunch of Iron Maiden
2022.
recordings, right?
Oh, did they? I don't know.
Yeah. It looks like we'll be getting a good amount of shows in the fall.
All right, cool.
Nice. Any of them coming to Atlanta that we see coming up, hopefully?
I don't know, but I know it's coming to UBS Arena in over by the Belmont Raceway. So
in Long Island.
Yes.
He said
going local with that one, huh, Louis? We got to go all the way to Belmont. We just can't say Long Island, New York.
Well, come on up to New York. We'll go.
You know what? I might actually do that now that I got a car again and everything's starting to actually turn the corner. Louis, we got to ask something about you. I seen your depressing posts about your sweet daughter going to sleep, and you don't know what the hell to do with yourself during it. But I did see that you and Wayne went out of your way, did a project, did a little Def Leppard cover, and the next thing I know, you guys are now on a Def Leppard album coming up, a best of tribute. I think that's so fucking awesome. Congratulations, Wayne and Lou, and who else is on it?
Well, George. From Timeless Haunt was the bassist. Alex was the mixer producer, and my friend John from Canada, from the band Shockwire, he's the vocalist.
You know, you could have let me play the fucking tambourine on that song.
Next time.
Maybe the kazoo, something.
The triangle.
Meat whistle. There we go.
You are a good meat whistle player.
So Harry, we got to ask Harry about his trip to the States this time.
Okay.
Harold, where in Ohio were you? Did you get to try some Skyline Chili or some Bob Evans restaurant?
I went to Bob Evans. Eric, do you follow me on YouTube?
I do follow you on YouTube. I just haven't been on YouTube a lot because I've been busy making up for 5 months of misery.
I get it. No, I get it. Go to YouTube. There's a video. Eva filmed everything where I'm trying Bob Evans. I'm trying a root beer float. Went into a Rural King. Just like, shit that you wouldn't have over here.
First time you ever ate pancakes?
Shut up, Wayne.
First time he had a drink with ice in it.
But it was an interesting trip, I'll tell you that. And I will be back soon. So
Harry, I'm really annoyed you trimmed your beard and you're not as British as I thought you were. You don't have the fucking jack teeth. Your teeth are like straight and in a line, and like that's how we can tell you aren't royalty, because you got his teeth are like straight.
No, I said it's straighter than mine.
Up or yellow or anything.
When you go through as much of this or as much of the candy or any sugar that I go through, you have to take care of your teeth.
This is true. Speaking of which, where's fucking? I gave Wayne, Louis. I gave you James out on fucking loan. You know, sort of like when Bobby Heenan gave.
James is currently dealing with a family issue right now.
Oh yeah, that's right. Fuck,
we wish him all the best.
Yeah. No, James is.
His wife's getting a new butt right now.
Yes, I know. Literally, she is. I actually called her to talk to her about it.
But she's doing good. She's doing good. She's doing good.
I told her now that she's getting a new ass, she's got to wear out James's old ass. So James has to get ready for some pegging. So.
Oh dear God.
Got that. Hey, listen, they've been married long enough now. It has to happen. You're next, Louis.
No. Mine says exit only. Thank you.
Oh, you can say that all. And so was Jesus Christ, and they still crucified him. Okay.
Hey, I gotta ask the wrestling guys again before I go. What's the greatest Bobby Heenan commentary quote of all time?
Oh, Jesus Christ! There was so many. Off the top of my head, Lawler had just gone through some allegations. And so Bobby Heenan says, they were like, they said something, by his absence, he will not be, Jerry the King Lawler will not be here tonight. And Bobby Heenan says, I told him he had to watch out for those backing up school buses.
I think the one I go with, and I think it's the classic one, is when Shawn Michaels turned on Marty Jannetty and he threw him through the glass. And Heenan was like, look at Jannetty, that coward, trying to run away or jump through that window.
Trying to dive out the window to get away.
Yeah. And there was one, it was a short one. There was one, I was watching some one where it was Heenan and Gorilla Monsoon on commentary. And Gorilla Monsoon was like, I've been around a long time. And Heenan didn't miss a beat, was like, too long. And I were laughing.
You see, a couple years ago in the wrestling community, we had a group chat going that spanned every wrestling company, and it was called Monsooning, where you would literally just randomly we'd be watching Dancing with the Stars. This is literally what we were doing. We were watching Dancing with the Stars and randomly putting in Gorilla Monsoon quotes into Dancing with the Stars. You know, like well, we could see he went to the Terry Golden School of Self-Defense, or the standing room only signs are out and sold out tonight, baby. It's the immovable force meets the unstoppable object. All those. It was awesome. Tremendous. Monsooning was a thing. And then there was, of course, Stormwatch, which, I don't know. James is still in the business, so I can't talk about that one too much. But those were all tremendous ones like that. The newest one that we've all been doing is Booker T commentary.
Oh God!
If you go on YouTube, it was almost like Scott Steiner versus the English language back in like the early 2010. Now it's Booker T commentary, and it's just these fucking lambasted clips of every fucking hysterical fucking thing Book has said, and each one is better than the last. When they were talking to Book after the night, everybody walked out on Hunter on Raw, and they came back the next week. Like, Booker, you even walked out on Triple H. He's like, I was going to the bathroom, dog. I just sat through 3 hours of commentary.
Yeah, he's
Sin Cara does a dive. The guy hits the ground, starts down his leg. Booker T goes, hip bone connected to the leg bone. And Michael Cone goes, what? And they just cut straight to commercial. It's all sorts of ridiculous stuff like that. Now, Wayne.
What?
We got to ask you. You made your own album this year.
Yes.
You're now on a Def Leppard tribute album.
Yes.
The question now has to be asked, when's your porno coming out?
Oh, next year sometime. That's why I wanted to have this show. I wanted to let that out. next year.
Excellent.
My birthday,
I'm
March.
sorry I broke the news too soon.
March 19th, 2022. My birthday.
Ah, fantastic.
All right.
That's what we want to hear.
That's our reviews on OnlyFans.
Yes. Only can. It's going to be a website where you can only. It's pictures taken inside of a Campbell's chicken noodle soup can. That's half cut out.
All right, Scott. Hope that answered your question. I don't remember a lot of Bobby Heenan stuff. I mean, he was my favorite, but I can't remember stuff off the top of my head.
See, Scott can't leave because Scott's the only one who looks like a functional adult out of all you ugly motherfuckers, okay?
What?
Let's just be real.
Dave doesn't?
He's got a full hairline. He's in shape. He looks like he's in his fucking late 20s, early 30s.
I'm 40. I turned 40 this year, Eric.
He turned 40. Hey. He turned 40, but goddamn it, he looks young still. Wayne, you got to keep him around. What's your pussy situation looking like these days, Scott?
I'm happily married.
Are you like Blassie and 63?
To a doctor. No, she's 9 years younger than me. Yes.
Oh, shit.
Cradle robber.
So there you go.
There you go.
That's
Very
what keeps
proud
him young.
of you.
So, yeah.
You're like,
heck yeah. No, I got to duck out, guys. Thanks for having me on.
All right. Good seeing you again. And
you guys, some awesome people. And, yeah, guys in the bands, send me the tunes. We'd love to get the stuff on 97 Underground and on Zombie Ritual. So send me the
97 Underground for all your metal wants and needs with DJ Scott.
I got you. He's a functional adult, and he doesn't look 40. Byline.
He's a functional adult. That's 40.
Have a good night. Good seeing you. And Happy New Year.
Man.
Happy New Year.
See you guys.
See ya.
He's a functional adult who's 40 years old and married to a doctor. And he runs the radio station here. It's Scott on 97 Underground. Yeah.
He's gone, Eric.
I don't care. I'm still going to finish my promo.
Troy, how was the Three Tremors when you saw them? I've been trying to ask you about this for the last hour.
The Three Tremors were pummeling.
Yeah.
Pummeling. Like just pummeled you into the ground. It was pretty outrageous.
That's cool.
It was a very good show. I enjoyed it a lot. I didn't get a chance to stick around to talk to Sean. He was very busy.
Yeah.
I spoke to him a little bit when he first got there. But they played really late. They went on really late and they were playing. I wound up leaving a little earlier. And a little early was 1:30 in the morning. They were still playing.
Wow. Really?
It was ridiculously long. But it was still good. It was a great show. And I really enjoyed it. They nailed it.
Very cool.
Really
Very cool.
did.
I know. I wish I would have went with you, but on my father's birthday. Well, yes, I was going to ask you something.
I think it is time that the only person who is currently on 3 a.m. time checks out of the building. It's been fun meeting everyone.
You can only check out if you get James on. It's your clone or you, and that's it.
Well, that's the thing, because I'm actually going to swap out. He's going to come in as I leave, but you can't hold me to it because Wayne's the one that told me that. So if he doesn't turn up, it's Wayne's fault, Eric.
Eric, inbox James and tell him I said to come in here.
No, he's at the hospital with his wife.
He's my handler. He'll do it. Tell him I have news for him if he has to hear it on air.
I could do that, or I could get Wayne to do it so that it's Wayne's fault if he doesn't turn up.
Dad, Wayne doesn't do shit. You go ahead and message James. As long as you message him, tell him I have breaking news for him.
I'll tell him you have breaking news for him.
There you go.
It's always good to see.
He's going to come to you live from the same bed that Danhausen was in just a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, it's true.
Harry, do I want to ask that? Do I want to ask what's going on there?
What? Danhausen?
Danhausen broke his leg, and that was the hospital they sent him to.
Oh, I thought it was knowing you. There's usually something sexual there, so I wasn't sure if I wanted to ask.
How dare you, pervert! You Brits are all fucking perverted. You know that shit? I'm a good Christian Catholic man.
But before Eric Adams defames my character anymore, for anyone that is out there that doesn't follow me on YouTube, youtube.com/The Great Harry Barnett. That's BARNETT, not Bennett, like Eric Adams always calls me. And we do shows every week. I drop some interesting little things. Once you get my personality, you get that. I don't try to be funny. I just exist. But we'd love for everyone to join us on there, and hopefully I don't make Eric Adamz think that I'm actually retiring again, because I'm not going anywhere. And apparently everyone actually bought that I was. Hey, it brought
you said it was a retirement, so I called you from straight from the fucking hood in a fucking laundromat about to get shot.
I knew you
telling a great story as well. Everyone was compelled, even though your internet was back in the 80s. But yeah, no. Yeah, that's all I got. I mean, I don't have a parting shot for Wayne, but I'll just let everyone else pick on him on my behalf. So
right.
yeah.
But we will get together soon. Since I've been able to 3D print things, we will do a show soon.
Wayne, it's rude to interrupt. The only person allowed to interrupt me here is everyone but you.
Good day, Harry.
Yeah, no, it's been fun, and I said good day.
Good night, Harry.
Good day.
Happy New Year to you.
Good day.
And to you.
Take care.
And everyone else apart from Wayne.
Good.
And
Hey, Wayne.
Yes.
And Lou,
Yes.
what were your
Yes, sir.
excuses for not being at the Tate show?
The Tate show. Oh, I don't
When
know.
was that?
I got to tell you
drank his
something.
wine.
I saw Tate. I wasn't too happy about him.
Yeah.
But this last show, he was hot. He was on fire. And then I'm like, wait a second. Something seems. I mean, one of my friends, he had an extra ticket, and he had a VIP seat, literally right on the side. So I was like right there watching everything, right? And I noticed that something seemed a little weird with the backing vocals.
No.
They weren't singing. They were playing to a track, man.
Of course.
Swear to God,
Right.
they were playing to a track. He was live, and he was great. He was awesome. The best I heard him in a very, very long time. But none of the band members played live. And get this, the drummer was playing an electric kit.
Oh, really?
Now you know I wasn't there.
Sarzo brothers still doing it with him or what?
What was that?
No, Sarzo's aren't there. Sarzo's back in Quiet Riot now.
Yeah, no, Sarzo wasn't with him.
Because I know Rudy and Rudy's brother were doing the whole Operation Mindcrime band thing for a minute.
Now,
Yeah, that was
were
temporary.
the backing vocals the ones taken from the Queensryche album?
Yep.
Yeah, I figured that.
And you know what? You know the deal, right? So he can't play any of the
Right, he can't play
stuff
it.
on Warning or the EP and none of that stuff, right?
He only gets Operation Mindcrime and Empire,
right? And Rage.
Okay.
Rage, Operation Mindcrime, and Empire. Those are the only 3 records he's allowed to play legally. So he ends the show with Take Hold of the Flame. I was really, because that's on the Warning, isn't it?
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. So he's not supposed to play that. And then I had a glimmer of hope that I would see him get to sing Queen of the Reich, and no way. He's like, thank you very much. Good night. He took off. I was like, God damn it. I was pissed.
You guys ever tried his wine?
No.
Oh, God, it was the worst. It gave me the belly rumble so fucking bad. That fucking wine stunk on ice.
Oh, no.
Old Man Metal, have you tried his wine? Or you just strictly beer? You haven't?
I haven't. Not much into wine, mostly beer. And not much into Rockstar beers either, for what that's worth. So,
what about you, Dave? Have you tried it?
Wayne, we have a Rockstar beer, but I never tried it. I want to try it before I puke. I don't know if it's any good. I heard it's good though.
I like Trooper beer.
Which beer?
Trooper.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's all right.
I want to try the Sun and Steel one, which is a sake infused beer, but I can't find it anywhere.
Oh yeah, no, I haven't tried that.
Lou, you're getting
Trooper's
sick.
Good.
My daughter gave me her cold. I'll be okay.
Nice. We're all sick. God damn it.
I know Jesse James Dupree has a whiskey out here in Georgia, and it's actually
That doesn't
good.
surprise me.
No, it's pretty good, actually, his whiskey. It's not bad.
Actually, I just got hit up on TikTok recently about a content creator who's a winemaker, La Fiorita Wines. They're made in California, but she goes between California, New York, and Italy. And I recognize Natalie La Fiorita. She's Savannah Sampson. So I might have her on my podcast.
Who's that?
Savannah Sampson.
That sounds familiar, but I'm terrible with names.
I know
Okay.
Savannah Sampson.
She's an actress of the triple blank kind.
I I dated one of her coworkers. If that makes it easier for you, Wayne.
All right, I kind of get it.
Can I guess who that
You're
was?
Listen, it's better for that to be left in the gray. Okay.
No problem. Got it.
There's no reason for anyone to know anything about that.
We'll keep it gray.
Keep it gray.
Yeah.
All right. Good.
Yes, keep it gray.
Anybody got anything else? What?
I was gonna say she's a lovely woman though, Savannah. Just really looking forward to trying her wine. That I know that sounds weird, but I mean, I'm looking forward to trying her wine.
So, Louis, what's the chances we're gonna get Lazarus Libation, the official Louis wine?
Did he really have to drop my christened name? Oh man!
Oh, I have to bring it all out on that one. We need a Palico Noir. We need a
again an ex-girlfriend of mine from high school.
We need a.
See, he's stuck in the past still.
No, we need a Marabrutus.
I moved
we need
on.
A Marabrutus Merlot. We need a Marabrutus Merlot.
Okay, dude, stop kayfabing me. Stop
he's the
kayfabing
worst.
me.
He calls me on the phone. He calls me on the phone and he brings up all my ex-girlfriends and stuff with it. And I'm like, why? I forgot about these people. And he's got to continue.
Because you
to
haven't
bring
had that many, and I'm trying to figure out which one's your wife because I've never fucking seen her.
Yeah, you'll never know. Yeah, you don't know my wife.
There's been three.
No,
and one of them was hysterical because she never understood anything I ever said. It was a sweet
So
girl.
not much has changed.
And every time I talk, she'd go, I don't get it. That was all she ever said to me. And Wayne's laughing because he knows it's true. No matter what I said, she go, I don't get it. I still think she held a gun to Wayne's head. And that's why they broke up. I think it was straight Karen and fucking Henry and Goodfellas. One morning he woke up and she had a gun pointed at him. You're gonna leave me again to go play drums in that band?
All right, I'm ending this now.
You were gonna ask me what's going on with me? Okay, fine, that's fine.
No, I see you every week. We always know what you're doing. Now, what's going on with you?
Well, I'll be going to see Genesis on. Well, by the time this airs, I've already seen them.
How were they?
Amazing. Love Steve Hackett and Peter Gabriel. Great performance.
Yeah.
No, they weren't there. Let's see. I'll be getting ready for 2 shows with Bad Habits at Thin Lizzy Tribute in January. So started rehearsals with them and got some great content coming up for 2022. Some of the guests include Gary Husband, who used to be the drummer for Alan Holdsworth, and a bunch more people. Johnny Kelly still owes me an interview, so I'm see if I can try to get him on.
That's right. Yeah.
As well as Baron from Carnivore AD, and Rob DeLuca, who's in UFO, also Atomic Tommy M, who used to be in UFO. So I got a lot of stuff coming up for 2022. Looking forward to it. And I'm happy to announce that we have a new podcast that will be joining us, a movie review podcast called Just the Cheese Please, where my friend Tara and her partner Adam are going to be talking about cheesy films from the 1980s. And I think it's great. We got a movie podcast joining us on Rock Star Review Network. So welcome aboard, Tara.
Nice. Welcome aboard. And then we also have the Freeform podcast, Freeform Rock.
Freeform Rock podcast with Mark Allen Taylor and Lee
Gerson. I knew
right?
the names, right? Yes. So that'll be pretty cool. That happens next year. And and there's going to be a lot of different things next year. We're going to actually try to get some people that watch the show to get involved with picking what we review and talk about on the show. So maybe I get more people interested. So that'll be fun. Right.
I plan on finding Timo Tolkki so Wayne can.
He was supposed to.
Me.
He was supposed to come back. I guess he just.
No, he wasn't.
No, he said
I'm
he
going to
was.
find Timo Tolkki, and me and him are going to get shit hammered, and Wayne's going to interview us as we're shit hammered.
Yeah, that'll be
and we'll
fun.
see how long it takes till me and Timo beat up one of the fucking room service attendants.
Bring out the Goldschlager.
But Dave, what's going on? Anything else? You were so quiet.
Yeah, I'm kind of quiet tonight. Sorry.
It's all right. But I enjoy. I appreciate you coming on, though. It's been a while since we saw you, so it was cool.
Yeah.
And the Iron Maiden song came out really cool. A lot of people liked it, so it'd be cool.
It did, yeah. don't have a lot going on here, really. Painting my bedroom. It's exciting stuff, you know.
Actually, it's a shame you don't live close by, because the Thin Lizzy tribute band that Lou's working on, they actually need a new guitar player.
Oh, really?
Lou? Yeah. Unless, Lou, are you their permanent guitar player? Or you're just doing these shows?
No, I'm just filling in.
So yeah, it's a shame you don't live close.
We've got enough going on. He's getting ready to go on tour with Def Leppard.
Yeah, right.
He's going to be the other arm for the drumming.
Oh my God!
Too soon?
That's rough.
Too soon?
I don't make fun of people's disabilities, dude. That's a cheap pop.
I'm not making fun of it. The guy's a tremendous drummer.
I know.
He's a tremendous drummer. I was just hoping you were going to help him with the clapping parts in songs.
Yeah, I'll be backstage. I'll be like, I'll be the arm coming through the curtain.
Exactly. Through the curtain.
Terrible.
Special
You're a terrible
by
person.
Lou Mavs' arm.
Are you any wrestling things coming up with you, Eric?
Holy shit. Well, I can't talk about it on here yet.
Yeah.
But you'll see.
Okay.
Very, very soon. You'll see. And yeah.
Well, we will see you if we ever get it done. The video for Project Resurrect.
No, I'm at.
Keep moving on.
So I'm at Bucky's because Bucky is the one who has the pet possum.
Mm-hmm.
So we can do the video. We're awoken by a possum, and I'm face to face with it.
What does that have to do with whatever? But Eric Adamz is in the next Project Resurrection.
But yeah, I got that. Stuff. I will be expanding out again, returning to the ring, starting. I mean, I got a few little things here and there before then. I got December the 11th, so next Saturday. Fuck. Me and Scotty Beach, Dusty Rhodes' only student, will be teaming up. We will be at Ego Pro Wrestling in Athens, Tennessee, taking on Spoonie Mac and what's his partner's name? It's Octavius Black. I have that coming up. I have some stuff that I can't talk about yet. I will be in January, February, and March. My booking sheet is full. I'll be back on the road. I have Georgia, Florida, Tennessee, South Carolina. I'll be debuting in Mississippi. And I believe I'm going to be going to Washington State. One, to kick Jeff Tate's ass for selling me that piece of shit wine. And two, I'm going to be going to steal his old hair plug so I can pretend I have hair again.
He'll play sax for you. He'll play the saxophone for you. He'll play the saxophone for you. Watch it.
Thank you. Absolutely. And then and I'll be making my debut for Paragon Pro Wrestling out in Seattle area. And just stay tuned. A lot of really crazy shit's about to happen that I didn't expect to happen. But then again, this whole business has gone fucking sideways in the past 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's going to be really cool. Once I can announce some of the stuff, Wayne, you'll be the first to know, so you can tell all these great non-fucking wrestling fans what I'm doing, because who gives a fuck?
Will we see
But
a
I'm
return
pretty
to
sure
Bushido?
there's going to be some amazing stories of me getting into trouble and miscreantness and terrible decisions with 6'1" former Marine girls and one-legged motorcycle girls. And I wish I was making all this up, but you know, this is real life for me.
Chances are he's probably not.
No, he's not. Like Lou said, will we see you back on Beyond Bushido, or is Beyond Bushido done?
I want to do Beyond
It doesn't
Bushido.
sound like you have time. It does not sound like you're going to have time.
No, Beyond Bushido in some form or another will be coming back again. Hold on. Everything okay, Bucky? Okay. You were just saying hi? Okay. Okay. I'll see you in a second, Bucky. Love you too.
You know, his profile, he looks like the villain from Flash Gordon. That's pretty impressive.
merciless Bing. Flash. I always like to think when I do the gimmick fucking thing and I do the circle glasses, I look like oh fuck, what's his name from Batman? The villain.
There's a lot of them. Two-Face.
No, the fucking, the one with the fucking circle shades, and he has the like lion beard. I forgot his name now. It don't matter. But yeah, Beyond Bushido will be back, even if we make it just a monthly thing. We're gonna force Wayne to watch more wrestling. Actually, there's a game I still wanted to play with you, Wayne, where we look at current wrestlers, and I want to see if you can name half of them. The problem is they've all been fired in the past 3 months. So now we have a whole new crop of wrestlers. I'm training kids again. I've been over at Deep South Wrestling, which is ran by Nick Patrick, the former NWO referee, which you will see in the video that we did. I sent you the footage, right, Wayne?
It's on the video.
Yeah, so thank you, Nick Patrick and Deep South Wrestling, for that. I got 2 star pupils right now that are both second generation guys that you will absolutely be seeing on TV. You already see one right now on NXT 2.0 all the time. That kid's a fucking dog-faced gremlin if I've ever fucking seen one, and he's been kicking ass on there. And I got 2 more that I'm working with right now. And so if I don't make it in wrestling, then maybe I'll just make it fucking training second generation fucking monsters. And we'll see what happens, because apparently my latest pet project has been doing really great on TV, and they're looking at him as the future. So I'm really happy about that. But yeah, that's all I got going on. That somehow magically still STD free, and we'll see how long that lasts. So may God have mercy on my soul, and may you guys enjoy as I continue to try and only get hepatitis A and B, but not C. That takes too long to clear up.
Well, good. I hope everything works out for you next year.
All right, Mazel Tov, Happy Hanukkah. Oh wait, this is a New Year's episode, so we can't
New
even
Year's,
mention
yes.
that.
How was your
Happy
Christmas,
New
by
Year.
the way? How was your Christmas? Good.
Yeah.
It was so good he doesn't
That's a
remember.
little bit of a problem right now, Wayne. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to be able to pull off 2 Christmases at once.
All right,
Last
get out of here.
Christmas,
Goodbye.
I gave you my heart. The very next day, it burned when I urinated. This year, to stop all these tears, I'm going to bang 3 and make it special. Good night.
Good night, Eric.
Oh my God, he's gone. Old man. Anything else?
Oldmanmetal.com. I don't know what the hell I'm doing next, but that's where it'll be.
Very cool. And Troy?
Yeah.
Anything else you gotta talk
Me?
about? Yeah, you done?
I spoke enough.
We gotta go to Troy's house. He only lives, he lives further from you, but he only lives like 10 minutes from my house.
Yeah. Where do you live again? What town?
Middle Island. Oh, that's right. We're not live. I can edit that.
You're like 10 minutes from me.
Yeah, I'm not far. I've been near your house when I go yard sale like that. I'm near there.
You
we
probably
should go.
passed my house.
I'm sure I have.
Yep, because I'm on a main road.
Yeah, one day. Me and Lou will go there and knock on your door.
Why don't you actually go to a show?
I hate going to shows.
Go to a show. Like I go to the shows, and you don't go. What is that? Come on.
I've been to 2 shows already.
Yeah, and I met you at one of the shows.
Okay, 3 shows there. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. When something good comes, I will. Hey, if Twisted Town Die ever comes here, I'll go.
I got to tell you, I don't know if you were you planning to go see Testament, Exodus, and Death Angel?
No.
I was pissed. I was pissed.
Why? What happened? Did it not go?
They can't. They
canceled it.
Canceled it. Postponed it to May, I think.
I don't know if you noticed. I really don't go to shows.
I know that. I was just busting your chops.
He doesn't even go to shows he's booked on.
No. But if you do end up playing here at some point, then I would see. If Dave played here, I would definitely go see that. I do want to go see the tribute thing that Lou's doing with the Thin Lizzy thing.
Sounds interesting.
Thank you.
So,
yes, I'll be doing the Scott Gorham role. Oddly enough, though, I don't play Les Pauls. I play Strats. So but with humbucker pickups.
Whatever you gotta do. But I guess that's it. This was very interesting. I've never done this before, but I think it was kind of fun, right?
Yeah. Thanks for having us.
Yeah. What do you think,
Thanks
Lou?
for being on.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
I feel bad that Unknown just booked.
Yeah, I went to go ask him something and he was gone. He's got to get up at like 3:00 in the morning, so I didn't even expect him to show up.
Got it.
But
well, anyways,
what it is. I will talk to him later. But thank you very much, Dave. Thank you very much, Old Man Metal. Thank you very much, Troy. Good seeing you again.
Great seeing
Lou. I guess thanks too. But everybody else that came on, Eric. God, I can't remember who else came on. Lisa came on, Ralph, and everybody else who came on here. A lot of fun. Thank you very much. And we will see you guys. Well, actually, this is the New Year show. So happy New Year to everybody. Hope you had a great Christmas. Hope you had a great New Year. RatSaladReview.com. And please go check out Old Man Metal's podcast on YouTube. Please subscribe. Check out Twisted Tower Die and Vulture, and give Dave a follow on Facebook as well. And check out them666.com, right?
Yeah. And also premiering. Oh, wait. Actually, it'll be already out.
Yeah, it'll be already out. So check that out. New stuff. And
them666.com.
musicisLifepodcast.com. RatSaladReview.com.
Buy our merch. We got mouths to feed.
Yes, buy loose t-shirts right now. We will see you guys next week. I don't know. Oh, actually, we do have another guest coming on, right?
We have one. Well,
one
by
guest.
By the time that
this comes on,
airs, I think it would already be. I would already have aired.
All right, don't worry about it then. All right.
But anyways, let's make 2022 a good one, and think for yourselves. And that's it. Before I make any political statements, Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year. Goodbye.
Happy New Year, y'all. Happy New Year.